Yeah. What's up? What's popping? It's your boy Gills Collins.
And Green Amani right here.
Keep it 100, we back.
Yeah.
Man, a lot has been happening. People were like, man, what's going on? We need more episodes. We're like, man, we do it when we feel like, man. We ain't on nobody's clock or whatever.
No pressure.
It is what it is, man.
No pressure.
Yeah, otherwise, man, welcome to Keep It 100. We're here today. We lead as ever.
Yeah.
And in the house, we have one of the realest, one of the craziest.
Craziness.
You know what it is, man. It's your boy KS.
Owakabi.
You know.
Yeah.
KSL. Owakabi. Welcome to the pod, man.
It's a pleasure.
It's been a minute. It's the first time. But we work together already anyways.
Yeah,
man.
And a lot is coming up.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
Good, I'm good.
What's going on?
How you guys doing? I be watching you today in Kamoli.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But the guys be watching, but they don't want to share.
I think that's the
They
problem.
don't want to comment.
Because you be hitting them on the
Low-key
nail
they
on
be
the
having
head.
low-key hatred. You good?
But what's
The
interesting is
the
that
nail is hit on the head.
what's interesting is that we do it for the game, for the
Yeah,
lads,
yeah.
not for anybody.
Yeah.
I don't think we do it for anybody. So if you're out there and you take it personal, that's on you.
They're
You
giving you
gotta
the
work
keys.
on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
They're
what
giving
it
you the
is,
keys
man.
to step up, man.
Yeah, man. Green, what's going on, man? A lot has been happening. We're gonna be diving into a lot of things, that has been taking place.
Yeah.
The Yankee Stadium, man.
You know, the funny thing is that the industry around the world has been very busy,
Yeah.
while our industry here has been sleeping.
So quiet, eh?
Yeah, it's
See, the world is moving. For us, we are here very comfortable in our
We're
mediocrity.
enjoying the movement.
For us, we are in our mediocrity. We are, but the world is moving at a very fast
Ah,
speed. Things have changed.
That's
when the
it
real
for
G's
you,
step
man.
out, you're gonna feel the heat. You're gonna
Yeah.
feel the fire. Yeah, man. So, of course, the talk of the year perhaps
Yeah.
is gonna be Jay-Z from
Jigga.
now on.
Of
How
course.
was the show?
But he already warned you guys long time.
Yeah.
You
straight
said
up.
this year is going offensive. So
Yeah.
whatever he does now, some of us are not.
We played enough defense.
Yeah.
No apologies.
It's gonna
No
be all
apologies.
offense.
You get.
You know.
But it was about time. I feel like Jay had let guys
Disrespect
talk-
him for
talk a
long.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went quiet for a while. Even when he did that freestyle,
Yeah.
man, when I listened to, in fact, I was like, yo,
Which freestyle? The first one or
the
this
first
other?
one,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, now this is the jigger I know,
Yeah.
because he'd been too quiet. Like,
Yeah, but it was intentional. When it's quiet,
Exactly.
you create like the suspense.
exactly, and it was, and
Yeah.
he lived up to it. Like he
Yeah.
proper lived up to it.
But
Like,
you know what's crazy about it is
yeah.
that he realized that even if you show people to their face, they won't see it.
Yeah.
Even if you tell them, yo, I didn't fall off. I'm choosing not to participate because
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
intentional.
For
when
they
the, when the
don't
cut
know,
is away,
The mice
the mice
play.
get to play.
yeah.
And the mice been playing.
Yeah, so he wants to see, then on the get back, a banger, Roots
Yeah,
Picnic,
man.
straight up.
Yo, and
You know.
at the end of the day, I still feel like Jay-Z, to me,
Mm.
Jay-Z hasn't always been like, even when I'm to name my top 5 rappers,
Yeah.
Jay-Z doesn't fall in that list.
Yeah.
But I've always seen Jay-Z to be a man apart. Like, I don't know how to describe that man.
he moves
you
a
can't-
certain way.
You
like,
can't box him into just being a rapper.
Yeah,
yeah.
he
You can't.
said my wife Beyonce, I brag different.
My friend, I got the hardest bitch
my
in the
baby
game
blue.
wearing my chain.
My
Like,
baby blue.
that
I
is
dream
one
in
of the
colours.
hardest lines.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, that's
Guys brag different.
yeah. And man, to me, I'm never comfortable with putting him like just rapper.
Let me ask you, who would be
No.
like
My
the
top
equivalent of Jay-Z
here. Here. There. There are a few. I don't think I've met anyone here who has moves like him.
Yeah, guys.
There's
Yeah.
no one I can rate here to his
But
equivalent.
Yeah,
we could
rightly so,
say
rightly so.
in our capacity, in a sense of impact and
Yeah.
like getting people closer to hip hop.
Yeah.
Even when you're not a fan, you turn into a fan because of them.
Let me. If I say this, people will probably.
But
think-
still,
No,
don't
let it-
mention
let-
any rapper.
No, I'm not. I'm not. But
Let me
let me
make it
say-
easier for
But-
you.
okay, no, but we're asking
okay,
about
before
that. That
we-
is valid. That is okay.
okay,
You can
okay,
mention
okay,
the
Let me
rapper.
make it easier
Okay.
for you because I saw you are
No, you
stammering.
can mention
Before-
it because if it doesn't
No.
mention, then it won't make sense.
No, you can
know
describe the
why?
person, but
You know why?
Yeah.
One, because what I was going to say is, even if I say it,
Yeah.
people will probably be like, he's probably saying it because it's on the podcast,
You
and
get,
have to
eh?
say it and blah blah
But
blah.
but just
But to
say
be
it
honest
anyway.
with you, let's be honest.
But
Okay.
you know the name of the
Okay.
show.
Let's be honest.
You know the name
Yeah.
of the show.
Yeah,
Keep it 100.
yeah.
Straight
So I'ma
up,
keep it.
go on.
So let me tell you this. I don't think, to me, GNL has always been the rapper that moves like that. You
Yeah.
get? He has a very good business acumen.
Yeah.
You get? And he hasn't let anybody's talk dull his shine. You get? Like, people will talk and say, oh, this guy, oh, this, oh, blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't deter him from his actual journey. Like, this is a journey I'm on. I am moving.
It's
straight
actually
forward.
funny that it's
You
actually
get?
the rappers who
Because he's doing everything else
Who
they
are-
wish they
who are
were
rumor-
doing.
who are rumor mongering, not the
Let me tell you,
the
the
general-
funny bit is this,
Yeah.
in all this, and we've had these conversations over the years
Yeah.
with so many people and in so many crowds, and but these people always have the same
jazz.
same jazz. And it so happens that the only person that has actually been able to execute that jazz, and it's not just jazz, is GNL.
I think because he stepped away from that kind of cocoon. He didn't box himself
Rap
in.
Island.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He didn't box himself in Rap Island.
Together we go, we make music, we make millions,
Yeah.
record album, bichi,
Yeah.
zitunde, bichi. No,
Mm.
he looked for different avenues that can actually feed you other than the music,
Yes.
other than the mic. And let me tell you, if someone watched how this nigga moves and they actually paid attention, they would actually make something of themselves.
Yeah.
You
Instead of hating, learn from the guy.
step away, make the moves.
They-
It doesn't have to be in the music, but make the moves and let them be visible.
Yeah.
My nigga, let me tell you this, and this one is, I will say it with the utmost respect.
Yeah.
Who has something like this? Baboon Force Entertainment. You tell me which rapper has something like this.
I don't know of any.
Tell me.
Wow, no.
Any, we can go like, okay, let's give ourselves,
Guys, if you
let's
have
say a
something like this,
minute.
come out.
Eh? Let's give ourselves a minute of
Yeah.
That's
we
simple.
can now let's mention the rappers. How
Yeah.
many do you know have a movement like Baboon Forest?
What I know is they have studios.
Anyone can have a studio. I can also buy equipment tomorrow and have a studio.
And then you announce
And
and
in
have
the,
and
in
then
the
have
corridor.
let me tell you, and I will have my groupies from Kamocha and they will check in on a daily. We'll have a
Yeah.
blast.
Yeah.
Chunkwacho in the evening.
You know what I mean? Hey, Green Cavera day, veggies on the daily. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. But no business moves at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But what you get?
Yeah.
Crazy. You know,
They make money, they make sense.
you know, recently, not so recent, but I was talking to our producer here and I told him, man,
Yeah.
I was listening to a track of Jay-Z and he said the line and I've always had it, but it hit me when he said, I was born to get cake, move on and switch states.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh. And then he goes on to say, put me anywhere on God's green earth and I'll triple my worth.
worth.
So in my mind, I'm like, it doesn't matter where you are.
Yes.
And
Make the
We-
the most
like
of it
when he
actually.
says, I was born to get cake, I was born to make money,
Yeah.
to get the money.
Yeah.
Move on. My biggest highlight was the word move on. It didn't say move to another state.
Mm.
It was like, no, move on. There is
Get
always
better.
steps in life. Get better.
They even
Do
told you
bigger.
on to
You
the next
understand?
one. You remember that track? On to the next one.
Yeah.
On
On
to
to
the
the next. Ew.
And it was
You get-
crazy. And just as we were there, you know, my homie, big homie, GNL Zamba drops his, performance schedule list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, of course we are past June, but you know, 27th June, he was in what's the set? Okay, that was the boutique league. That was Uganda.
Yeah.
Then 3rd July was Uganda. Then
Yeah.
17th July, Copenhagen, Denmark.
Yeah. Denmark.
You know, 17th. I think, you know, it's gearing up for that. It's almost.
Yeah.
Then 19th July, Boston, USA.
Yeah.
You know, 7th August, Portland, you know, Maine, USA. 14th August, still Boston, USA. Then 16th is going to be 16th August, Amsterdam, Netherlands. And then 22nd August, Kampala, Uganda. We don't even really know. He hasn't yet announced what he's going to be doing on the 22nd August.
Speaking truth.
But already it's booked. You can see
how
his
many
schedule is booked.
artists- Let's even go all the way to last year. How many Ugandan artists have that kind of concert lineup? Or how many have been able to organize that kind of, like, from me I'm going here, from me I'm going here, from me I'm going here, from me I'm going here. I will tell you this, not even just speaking for hip hop artists, even the normal Chidandali guys,
They're not moving like that.
they will do a show in Kampala and then they will have their follow-up shows that will go to Chotera,
Lido Beach.
Lido Beach.
Satellite
Not
Beach.
that I am DC.
Satellite Beach.
By the way, let
Bukono.
me tell you, and it just goes to show you how small or how little or how far they actually think they are going.
Yeah.
You get?
For us
Let me
here,
tell you,
here,
for someone to set up a lineup like that, it
Yeah.
means you get.
Yeah.
And when you come to hip hop artists, none has had, none. How many have posted and they have their, a post of their, their upcoming
Schedule,
events,
yeah.
like their schedule is
their
coming
tour
up. And
date.
apart from maybe, I've seen Azawi post something like that, but it was for Ugandan, for like Uganda. And which is
Ugandan
cool.
tour.
You get.
And she's not a rapper. She's not
a
hip-hop.
rapper.
Yeah.
You get.
Well,
So how many rappers? Like none.
So it's good.
Me
So-
inclusive.
So you're going to be the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming through.
Yeah, but
You're our
but
friend.
we're actually
Great.
very happy with what you're doing as well.
Man, I
Great.
appreciate.
That's the reason why you're actually here, because you're
Amen.
making moves. You're making moves, bro.
Anyways, they say, you
Yeah.
know, first, you know, those compliment you and everything.
Yeah.
Then the shots come in.
Yeah.
You get it? Yeah.
The shows never
But
keep
anyways,
coming.
you know, we done kicked off the show already, but
Yeah.
just in a short span, you can explain to the people who KSL is. Just look
Yeah.
into the camera and let them know who exactly KSL is.
'Cause
K
some-
ya Kamocha, S is for Solida, L is for Loyalty, Sibonga Nabaluza, KSL Owakabi, straight from Kamocha. If you haven't heard about me, it's best you do right now.
Yes, straight up. And to add on to that, I
Yeah.
think you're the future.
Yeah, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate. Thank you for believing.
it's not about thinking.
With
I
the
think,
work,
I-
honestly
I-
speaking,
I think it's not about thinking. He's the future. Like,
you're the
from what we've
point
seen,
to
from
the
what
right
you're doing,
direction of the
Yeah.
future that we
Yeah.
want.
yeah, and the moves you're making,
You understand?
Truly
And
appreciate.
starting with the content that you got, the substance in your content is rich.
yeah,
And I
Thank
think
you.
it's the direction, because I think very many times our artists are falling, you know, victim of, I need to be popular, I need to be
Make a
famous,
hit song.
but then famous for what? You
Yeah.
understand? Things that don't last long,
yeah.
perishable goods.
True.
No, we want things we can
And others
feed on
just talk.
forever.
Others just talk about doing certain
You
things. Yet
understand?
for you actually doing it.
And unfortunately, those who have gone through,
Yeah.
we talked about it last time.
Yeah.
You know, with one of the artists that was here, and we were like, you know what, you know, you're cutting through. It's like a cheat code.
Just cutting corners.
You get. I'm gonna have songs from the other side take me through, which is a genius move.
Yeah.
But you're not leaving anything for the hip hop world. Like, we ain't got nothing to feed on. You're giving everything to the other
And also,
side.
where guys mistake this whole thing from, they think if you step away from hip hop and do, for example, dancehall,
Yeah.
they think it automatically translates to traction. But we've seen so many try it and they still failed.
I know.
Because it's not about what kind of music you're doing. It's how you move, how you, promote your music.
The thing with most hip hop artists that I've realized,
Yeah.
it's been let me describe this in a way that I've been in the game for 10 years now. Say with Klansmen, and even when you listen to some of our songs, we came up in 2016.
Yeah, we'll actually talk about that as well.
Yeah. We will. Sure thing.
Yeah.
So it's been 10 years. That's a decade.
Yeah.
That's a decade. So believe me, I have seen things, and I have learned from them.
Yeah.
You know, some I realized these were useless,
Yeah.
and some I realized these actually would be useful in the future. Or some have actually built me and made me, like, put me in a position to be able to do this right now.
Yeah.
You get. But you see, with most artists, and this is one thing, most hip hop artists, this is the one. It's a pandemic. It's been there for a very long time. There are artists that of course I won't mention and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there are artists that I believe are dope.
Of course.
Dope hip hop artists. But they switched. So many of them. They switched. And they will tell you, oh, so and so switched, and look how they're doing. Oh, so and so switched. Oh, look how they're doing. So and so switched. But you see, you lose the authenticity, whether you like it or not.
After they actually switched, have their careers progressed? Have they become successful?
Some have.
In the other...
Some have. Let me tell you this. You see, it depends on what you determine as progress and what you determine as probably success, or what you see as success.
Yeah.
For example, for us at our home, my parents believe being successful is sitting in an office.
Yeah.
You have an office job. You have a salary every month.
Yeah.
That's success.
Yeah.
You get. To them, that's the picture of success. So their picture of progress might be, it's like how J. Cole says, and I love this line so much, when he says, the good thing is you went a long way. The bad news is you went the wrong way. Yeah. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
In the short term, it might look like progress.
Yeah.
Long term, you are going the wrong way the whole time.
Yeah.
And by the time they realize that, it will be too late for you to turn
come
back and catch the path that you're supposed to be on.
Yeah.
You get. I kid you not. And this is not, I'm not even trying to say, oh, I love hip hop so much. No, but when you watch music and you've seen the way music flows, and you can know what's coming next. You see how trends move and all that.
Yeah.
You realize that at some point a trend fades. You get.
Yeah.
But authenticity remains.
Yeah. Trends come and go.
You get.
Yeah.
You have people who have tracks that are coming from 10 years ago and they're hitting now.
Yes.
You get. Why? Because the track has authenticity to it.
Yeah.
Attached to it, whether you like it or not. You get. There are tracks you listen to. In fact, there are classics that my dad can play at home. And my dad is a real music enthusiast.
Yeah.
And he will play for you those tracks. And the song will sound as good as the one that was made yesterday.
Yeah.
Why? It's original. It's authentic. It speaks to emotion. It's not... This guy felt like Njagala
it's not vibe.
Njagala hit song. It's
vibe. Yeah, but
no.
Yeah.
You know, speaking about it like that, Jay-Z just celebrated Reasonable Doubt
30 years.
30 years.
Yeah.
The album came out before some people were born.
Yeah. 30 fucking years.
30 years.
Yeah.
The people who are 30 right now, they came out.
I even think it's more relevant. Time. It's more relevant now
than it was then.
Yes.
Yeah, because right now people going back to really, they ask themselves, what exactly is about this that people chant about?
Yeah. And also with the...
And then they get to realize that,
this
is life.
Yeah.
It holds that
Homeboy was spitting game, life.
Why do you think they had to set up a museum for it?
You get it.
Like, that's what it means.
It's crazy. And speaking of Jay-Z, because we had started to talk about him earlier on, and then, of course, we're always going to drift back and forth. What was your greatest highlight at the Yankee Stadium? 3 nights in a row. If we were to consider what is our Yankee Stadium here?
I think that would be like Nambole.
We'd say Nambole. There is that other stadium in Hoima.
But that's smaller than Nambole.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It looks nicer, though.
Yeah, because it's new, but it's smaller than Nambole.
Yeah. So let's say Nambole would be our Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
And I don't know, has any artist ever held a concert there or a show?
Single artist?
Yeah.
No, it was only, I
Cafe,
think,
yeah.
like a Dube maybe.
Even Cafe, I think has.
Cafero?
I think Cafe was Nachivubo.
Cafe
Yeah, we're talking about number. Well, three
Yeah.
nights in a row.
For us here to actually
Sold out.
for us to
And-
actually sell out Nambole, we need a bunch of artists, not not one
know,
single.
And not like 10, like.
And everyone
about
is fearing to
20.
try it out.
But I think
People are actually fearing to do
the
it.
only person that was going to do that, who is even not given a lot of prompts when it comes to music, of course, we would say it was politically driven, but I think the love for him from the people was
Yeah.
still driven by his personality and who
Yeah.
he is and everything and what it means to them. And to me, still, that's a credit. I'm like, whichever way you can get the people to come through for you,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what it is,
Yeah.
as long as they've come through.
How you get them to come through doesn't matter.
It's not our concern. Have they come through?
Yeah.
And are you gonna perform? Are you gonna? You understand?
Yeah.
I
And
know
of
that
course
guy-
that
I know
was
the
Bobby
person
Wine.
you're talking about.
That's
let
Bobby
me
Wine,
wear
for
my
sure.
hat like
Yeah.
this, man.
Yeah.
Straight up from Kamocha, man.
Straight
yeah,
up.
man.
Yeah, something about guys from
Yeah,
Kamacha.
bruv.
You know, to be able for people to resonate with you and your work like that.
Yeah.
That's what Jay-Z managed to do with the Yankee Stadium. And
Yeah.
people were saying it was washed out. You know, is it Gen Z's don't listen to? Who the hell gives a shit about
them.
who
And
are
who-
they? They don't even understand nothing. They
We need
don't
to get the statistics of the people who filled the
You
stadium.
understand?
Like
And
the
but
age
there,
group.
there were very, very many. The biggest highlight for me was, you know, there were actually many.
You get
Because
This-
when
actually
he
for me
brought
my
out-
highlight was I didn't even mind about him bringing the legends on stage, Nas and what.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
But for me,
That was my highlight.
the mere fact that guys even rushed the gates, like they wanted to be there before
Yeah.
you get, like it even caused a 4-hour delay.
Yeah.
That is, it means a lot to me.
Yeah,
I'm like, people wanted to see this
It
guy
was
for
crazy
real.
because
For
I
real,
watched.
it wasn't-
And that's even the last show.
It
The last
wasn't hype.
they had already 2 shows done, but still the rushing was on the 3rd show.
Yeah.
And guys still wanted to see him. That speaks
Yeah,
a
because
lot.
I watched it live.
Yeah.
You know, though it was on TikTok, guys. You know what it is.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
It was still live.
Yeah, but the feeling I got when I watched it live on TikTok, it felt so powerful that, yo,
It was surreal.
this is what's happening in real time right now.
Yeah,
He's on stage right now. It's
Yeah.
not like it was recorded and then I'm watching it.
yeah,
I'm like, just a glimpse of it. How would it feel if you were there?
yeah.
You know, there were
Maybe God
very
pass
many,
out, man.
there were very many celebrities. And towards the show, guys were starting to talk, Jesus, ticket sales have dropped, you know. I'm like,
I
I'm
remember.
like, well, 3 nights in a row sold out. What else are you gonna say?
But you see,
Yankee Stadium. Bro.
that was just jazz
You
as
get it.
usual. Like saying the tickets didn't sell out, yet they had announced the show was already sold out.
Of course.
Mm.
yeah.
And then for you come with your blog
No, but
post
one
and
thing
then
I
you're like,
realized-
Just to pull people.
What I
Yeah.
realize is that people are always going to
Talk. Always.
they're always going to look for something. I don't know whether they want to be
Discredit somebody.
recognized.
clout.
Yeah.
I don't know if they are looking for clickbait or something like
Yeah,
that.
most deaf.
You get it? Because something has gone on and they're going to be like, like Rihanna was on stage and somebody was like,
She didn't
it's
perform
like
well.
she didn't want to be
She
there. I'm like,
didn't-
Man, she looks like she was forced.
the guys who are on the
Yeah.
Oh,
live,
I saw those things on X and
the
what,
guys
that's
who
why.
were
Yeah.
filming live on TikTok,
Mm.
they were like, no, you guys ain't here. What you're seeing, the energy is not matching what's actually here. People are actually vibing.
Yeah.
Yo. It
And
was-
then now we're seeing close-ups of different celebrities who are recording
Man, it's
close-ups
actually
and
funny.
everything.
It's actually
and I
funny.
was like, damn.
It's actually funny. The guys were saying they didn't have the energy. They are in Uganda. But the guys who were in the stadium,
I'm saying there was the energy.
That's what I
The
mean.
guys who were there.
yeah, the guys who were actually there.
The
at
show went on nearly up to 5 a.m., bruh.
Yeah.
Homeboy hired an early
Yeah.
carpenter filming, flashing the light from up.
Yeah, and actually,
is
due to
levels
public
to this.
demand, you
Yeah.
had to add more dates.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to UK.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
actually, it
crazy
wasn't on the
because, man, he
lineup,
brought out Nas.
Yeah.
You know, that was
Mami, that was
crazy.
my highlight.
And they went back to back.
Yo, that
and
was
to
my
me,
highlight.
one of there are very many moments. Of course, the Beyonce moment for it, it's always like, man, J and B on the stage.
But the
always
Nas,
monumental.
the Nas thing shows you that however much guys had a commercial beef at a time, it's not enmity. Now, for us here, guys want to like go into their feelings now. You get,
of course,
guys are going into their feelings.
I don't think with us here it's more village than
because
you know that kind of village wrangle.
Yeah.
Whereby I still feel like I need to prove something to you, bruh.
You see, when we come here on this show and we like criticize a specific rapper, it doesn't mean that we hate them. We actually want to see them
prosper.
You get, but guys be in their feelings. They be like, man, I'm not got that guy's studio. It doesn't matter. You've never come to my studio in the first place. You think I'm not going to eat? And so, what makes you think that people are going to starve when you've never supported us in the very first place? You're saying, I'll never got that guy's studio. But we've been surviving before you even come. So, what makes you think that you're not coming? People are not going to move forward.
Yeah, facts.
Stop being in your feelings, guys. It's business.
I think we need a masterclass on to teach people on how to beef, because beef is of course needed in the industry, but the healthy beef. You understand? It's not village beef where you pull out pangas and like what are we on? I thought we're here to make business.
Let me tell you
to make it make sense.
Yeah. This is how I see most rappers in UG.
Yeah.
Who even try to start beef and all that. These are the kind of rappers. They're like those soccer players we used to play with back in the day.
Yeah.
Like a guy is the one that
he owns the ball.
Hey. When you dribble him like this,
game over.
The guy says, me, I've gone home. He holds his ball and then home. Like that's it.
The owner of the ball.
The owner of the ball. And then even
the
your boys.
The boys are mad at you. They're like, brah.
I
told you why did
Like, let the guy, let the guy
score. Let the guy score.
And that's the thing.
Talk to the keeper. Make sure don't catch the ball.
Most of the rappers in this industry, like to kiss us.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. They like to kiss us.
Define kissing.
Yeah. Of course, there's a pause there. But continue.
So, but what I'm trying to say is, you'll find rappers that will push a certain rapper or the other rapper or the other side and be like, you know what?
They create some narrative around it.
You get and be like, you know what? This is the guy. Bichi, big up and what. But when you go to actual ground,
their guy is not even.
The other guy doesn't even care about these guys who are bigging him up.
Yeah.
Doesn't give a single damn.
He's only caring about his own interest.
To him, these are groupies. And the groupies, this is the most messed up thing, is that the groupies don't even know they are groupies.
Yeah.
They think they're part of the movement.
Yes. See, let me tell you. Yes,
why you want a groupie?
I won't lie. But when I figured out I was being a groupie,
you're like, nah.
Let me get out of this feminine energy.
Exactly. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to be a groupie.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be anybody's sidekick.
Yeah.
You get. I don't mind being somebody's hype man.
Yeah.
I really don't mind. I've been Keiko's hype man before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been Keiko's hype before. I was the KSL.
Yeah.
I was a hype man for Keiko.
Yeah.
You get. But in fact,
shout outs to Keiko.
Shout outs to my girl for putting me on. Yeah, I slept on that woman's couch for I think about a year. Yeah, man. Before I even started rapping.
She's a trendsetter though. I don't know whether she's blessed per se. Of course she is.
Yeah.
But the fact that you're not even doing as much, but nobody's
filling your shoes.
You know?
Nobody can match her shoes. Yeah. I mean, there's so many rappers, so many female rappers that have tried.
Yeah.
But
so many.
And not just in Uganda.
Of those
East Africa. West Africa and Africa.
The few that have, not the few, the many that I have met. Because there are many female rappers that I know.
Are you sure there are many?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
But we keep hearing the same names.
We are going to make a deal.
We'll be hearing like 3 names.
Green, let's make a deal.
Yeah.
See, after this month, actually after August, I am going to take you around and I will introduce you to every female rapper. And I kid you not, they can rap.
Okay.
They can rap.
We can actually sign some.
But let me tell you, this is the only problem they have.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are too hungry.
I think being hungry is also a good thing.
It's a good thing, but that's why I said they are too
But
hungry.
also it exposes them to so many dangers.
Exactly. When you're too hungry, you're desperate.
You don't move with precision.
Yeah. You chija.
Yeah.
Whatever comes to gende. You go with the wind.
Yeah.
Where the wind blows,
I
you
get-
go.
I get
and
what
that's
you're
and that's the thing about even most. I remember even when I just started rapping, I think at some point I was too hungry that I made a couple mistakes here and there.
Mm.
Yeah. But then with time, I started to like retract my steps, and I tried to like either not to be too hungry, still be hungry, but not too hungry, not that desperate.
Don't be desperate.
You're willing to, you know what?
You can eat your
You
nyash.
get like, man, let's go, man. If you as long as you're going to
comes-
record, man, 2 songs and shoot a
Yeah.
video, nah, fam.
Yeah.
Because that's what it leads to.
Yeah.
You get at the end of the day, as an artist, if you're too hungry, then you lose the actual essence of your character, of you as
You lose
as a
yourself,
brand. You
basically,
lose
in the
yourself.
process.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the Jay-Z's concert, we saw a lot of rappers, veterans, who came through,
Oh,
who
geez.
hadn't like been on stage in a while. You know, Rihanna had to be like, yeah, I missed this,
Yeah.
which shows you that it's been a minute.
Yeah.
You know, there has always been that narrative of course, some rappers want to use it here, and I try to tell them that, yo, you gotta know where we at.
Yeah.
You know, we're in Uganda, we're in the US.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but I understand why they feel the way they feel.
But
Rap
here guys are not
You know.
quiet because they're intentional. Here guys are quiet because they're lazy.
So the thing is,
Simple.
to be, I'm
Not all
like,
of them, though.
to me, I'm
Not
like,
all. I'm saying
to me, I'm
some.
like, to me, I'm like, yo, why do you keep referencing Kendrick? Don't you see Kendrick takes 5 years to? Oh, don't you see when was the last time you saw so and so? I'm like, but do you look at the work they've done before?
Guys have made
You
legacies
should ask this guy.
They spent sleepless nights for years
to create
just
that
to
legacy.
to create
And
that
for you,
gap,
just
to be
trying to
able to
copy.
last,
You're trying to copy and paste
to
their
go
moves.
quiet.
You see,
You get
the thing with most artists here, and I will tell you the truth. Some lie. Some lie.
Yeah,
majority lie.
In fact, majority lie. Like
Basically,
you say.
the industry is based on lies.
People will
Yeah.
record an album.
Do people
in
even
a
record
week.
albums? People just put singles together. Here, our guys
In
just
fact, collect
collect singles
and then they'll be on
and-
pressure of trying to make numbers of the album. Kati, okay, I have my 6 singles to collect album. Yeah, 12 songs. Kati, now they start racking up those other 6 and then they'll tell you, this is a story. It's so funny that you'll sit with them in an interview and all that and say, you know, we had so many songs to pick from. They were like 50 songs.
to make
Even
album.
just to make the numbers of the album.
Yes, the album
a
was
struggle.
also.
yeah.
It wasn't
You get.
an intentional project.
It wasn't, but they'll sit back and say, you know, there were so many songs, and you know, we had to pick from these songs, and we had a trouble picking out. Why are you lying? Say we had trouble making the numbers on the album.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why we had to go back and
I
pick singles.
kid you not. There are guys who have, even right now as we speak.
For me, there are guys I know who have been in this industry for like
Yeah.
25 years and they don't even have an EP. Not even an EP.
But the guy will tell you, I have over 100 songs.
Yeah, but
I bet you had those stories.
yes,
Yeah.
you tell the guy you have 100 songs, but you don't even have an EP. You cannot put an EP together.
What shows that what backs, like, put your money where your mouth is. What backs up what you're saying?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, let me tell you this, and it's, you asked me about it, and you said, why don't I have, like earlier when we were talking before the podcast, and you said, man, guys usually release like singles and what, you should release singles. And one of the things I believe in is release with an intention.
Yes.
Okay?
Everything.
And release the singles with the intention of maybe pushing an album after that.
Yeah.
Release
That
the
makes
singles.
sense.
But these guys will drop singles, and be like, oh manyi, do you know what we album?
But even the singles themselves,
Legacy.
see,
Yeah.
even how do you tell me you spend a whole year without dropping a single? Like the whole year you're quiet, and then
Yeah,
after 3 years that's when you drop a single.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't make sense.
And then they'll tell you, we've been working, man.
Yeah, you see, they'll be like, man, I've been busy working, I'm in studio and what, but the whole year I've not dropped anything.
And you'll have a
The-
EP of 5 tracks.
The best thing they
can.
can drop is a freestyle on social media. You know, one thing when the beat is playing in the background and then,
Yeah.
man, guys, let's get serious.
You see, most, and let me tell you, one of the things that I believe that has made hip hop look bad over the years, it's not that we are incapable as rappers or as hip hop artists. It's the fact that we have been unable to make those guys keep following us. Why? The inconsistency.
Yeah. And also, I realize the thing, they do things, they do moves, but at the wrong timing. You find like the guy does the freestyles on social media without having a very big project to back it up. So I'd be like, you're wasting the energy. Why don't you release the project and then keep doing these things to give it traction?
Exactly.
But you don't have any work coming through and you're doing all these freestyles. They don't lead to anything. They're not leading to anything.
Their intention is
you're just being busy.
Stay relevant.
Yeah, you're just being busy, but it's not leading to any.
Yeah.
You get?
And there's no money coming into your pocket.
Of course.
And my question is going to go to you, KSL.
Yeah, sure.
It's you said you've been in the industry for 10 years.
Yeah, sure.
You know.
A decade, my guy.
Yeah, and what stopped you from blowing up, within the first year?
Within those 10 years, like
I said,
the challenges you've actually faced.
When you're too hungry, you make mistakes.
Yeah.
In those first years, I was too hungry. I kid you not. I was too hungry. Let me tell you, it's so that at that time, by the time we linked up with Benezeri, I think I had 2 songs. I had only 2 singles.
Oh.
Only that I had.
You have to Benezeri?
Yeah.
Why did he retire though? I remember there was a time he announced he's
personal
retiring
things, family things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, we won't go into that. But yeah, when I met Benezeri, that's how we met. That was 2015.
Wow.
Then in 2016, he had his album and he did a university tour.
Yeah. He also did a concert, I think.
He did a concert at the end after the whole university tour.
Yeah.
But that is one of the artists that I respect the way he moved.
Yeah.
What were cameras there by then?
Yeah, they were. They have come. In fact, I think he has footages of when we were in Nkosi, when we were in Mukono, when we were at Makere, and then when we finally did the show at Lugogo.
Lugogo, yeah.
Yeah. But this guy, regardless of the finances, because I kid you not, I don't think he had the money to push that.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah. Because even where the shows were being held, they were being held in like the bars, Not like a big show. It wasn't like
the activations basically.
Like activation.
He was moving.
But he was moving.
How come rappers are not moving like that anymore?
Now that's the thing. So there's a way that Benezeri moved. That if Benezeri, I kid you not, if Benezeri was still in this game right now,
domination.
He'd be one of the biggest hip hop artists. I kid you not.
Domination.
I respect the way that guy. Some of the way I move right now is because of him. Yeah. Shout out to my man Benezeri. Because regardless of whatever happened between us on a personal level, business-wise, that boy knew what he was doing.
Yeah. Smart guy.
So at the end of the day, I respect him for that.
Yeah. Because I remember, actually, even at that time, he was part of the conversations when it came to hip-hop at the time.
Yeah.
But actually, what surprised all of us is when he retired, and then, I remember, didn't he first go to gospel music sometime?
No. What happened was, I think Benezeri had, he didn't want this whole thing of his family seeing him as a rapper or like women booty shaking in your video.
Yeah.
He comes from a prestigious family that we all respected as his partners when it came to rapping.
Yeah.
But I feel like it affected him. He was not free enough. Like he was unable to explore his rapper self.
Don't you think that's the same thing that's affecting like most of the rappers here.
Yeah.
Because from
It
word on the
affected me as
street,
well.
like word on the street, I don't know
Yeah.
if it's true. People, people throw words here and here.
Yeah.
Yeah. People say, you see these rappers from this side, they're from wealthy families. The other guys are from some rich families. So I don't know if it's true or not. Don't you think it's like their families are the ones that
Okay, to be honest with you, it affected me as well. But it's me.
You're the rich kids, huh?
I'm not
Immunized Bazukulu.
I come from not rich family.
The immunized Bazukulu.
Why immunized?
Others stayed with the diseases.
we had medical
Polio.
insurance. we had medical insurance.
Yeah.
But I come from a family that is not.
Your mic.
I come from a family that is not like
Suffering.
not suffering.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say suffering.
You're blessed.
We are blessed.
And it's a good thing, yeah.
Yeah, but it happens that my parents didn't get money when until I was much older.
Yeah.
Until I was a teenager.
Yeah.
But as a child, like I grew up like in poverty. My parents were broke. I mean, we were staying in a 2-roomed house.
Yeah.
And all of us, me, my siblings, my uncles, my aunties, because my brother had his siblings come from the village. He was the oldest in their family. And he was being named from Masaka all the way to the city.
Yeah.
And he was paying for their school, and their accommodation was our home.
Yeah.
So, man, we were staying in a room, I think as big as this, so even, and it had 4 decors.
Yeah.
4 decors, my friend.
Yeah.
Like, and at the end of the day...
Basically, you were staying in a dormitory before you went to the dormitory.
We were staying in a dormitory before we went. Before I moved. Like, I was in a boarding school even at home.
Yeah.
But
it shaped you though
yes,
to
it
who you
shaped
are
me.
right now.
It actually made me realize that, man, you have to work.
Yeah.
Because growing up and then seeing my parents acquire the things they have now,
Yeah.
I actually realized that these guys worked.
Yes.
Regardless of everything that was around us, everything that was around them, the responsibilities, my siblings, my father's siblings, relatives.
Yeah.
I have attended a graduation where someone was bigging up my mom for paying his fees.
Yeah.
But back then, my friend, my father had these small pickups.
Yeah. Basically, you've seen their hustle as well.
And they knew.
Yeah.
We would sit at the back of that car, pick up all of us, and the man would drop us whether it rained or it shines. When it rained, you'd show up at school with your sock and wet uniform and still go and study.
Yeah.
But it didn't stop him from keeping to push, like to do better.
There were no covers.
No.
You couldn't cover the car or something.
They are innocent as a good cover.
Yeah. No, but we shouldn't laugh at it because for me, I think we all come from different backgrounds.
Yeah.
But that should not be a reason that stops anyone from being great at whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Because you cannot say, you see, me, I'm an orphan. Like you find a 40-year-old man still saying he's an orphan. And you're like, what?
No, me, I didn't grow up with my parents.
You're like, but at 40 years, my guy, you stop being an orphan at 18.
Now
That's when you're an adult. You're a man. No one is going
to take care of yourself.
Yeah, you should start a family. You get?
It's that's like Jigga said, I could blame my environment, but that ain't no reason why
imagine
I
if Jigga blamed his environment for not making it.
You get? That would be crazy. All these guys,
bigs up his environment.
Nas lost his mom along the way. He had to. People come up from a lot.
Yes,
to make it.
And for me, there's narrative when the rappers keep saying, "You see, I don't have money. That's why my music is not moving." I don't think it makes any sense. More so in today's world.
No, I would say it makes sense in a way that it's true. You need money to market, but if you have a hustle in you, even without money, because not everybody who has made it because of money.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Everybody comes from literally nothing.
Nothing.
Few people come from something.
Yeah.
You understand? And even those who come from something don't know how to.
We've actually seen those with money fail to make it.
Exactly. So
and
I think
they have the dope videos.
You get
from top-notch studios. The sound is clear, but
they haven't made it. They're still struggling. So that narrative, I think it's tired.
You can
that narrative
you can
is tired.
wear a mask, but that's just the top layer.
Let me.
That narrative
who
is
you
tired
are when
because
you got here.
in this day and age, whereby
you can't keep
whereby
using that as an
you can
excuse.
actually work based on just collaborations.
Yeah.
You might come to me, you're like, Green, I don't have money to do this, but we can collaborate on a project.
On a project.
I
When you have a
think-
dog beat, man, holler at me. We work on.
I think
You
peop-
get what I
I
mean?
think people don't think smart anymore.
Yeah.
We are focused on working hard instead of working smart.
You're just being
You
busy.
understand?
You know those things of being
Yeah.
busy. You're busy the whole day, but every time guys call you, hey man, I'm busy. But whenever we meet you, there's no tangible results. But
You
you're
know.
just busy.
Being wise comes from hard situations in most cases.
Yeah.
You understand? Whereby you have to figure out a way where there is no way.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, I want to get to the other side.
Mm.
It's a forest here. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
You know?
And then also there's another narrative people bring up when it comes to hip hop in Uganda. Language. It's like, you see, me, I rap in English, but now
Man.
the guys don't like. I'm like,
Ah,
man,
is the
when did language
lamest
become?
excuse. You had to bring it up.
it was like the reason why Ugandan
It's language.
hip hop music is not making it in Uganda is because the English rappers, guys don't understand English. I'm like, bruh. Guys are bumping. Who is that dude you said was listening to Lil Wayne? I don't know
In
from
Chisoro,
where.
deep down, he didn't even understand what Lil Wayne was saying.
Exactly.
And Mufumbira, down those things in Chisoro. Also,
Like
Me-
beat.
I always ask people, are you saying the majority of Ugandans are not educated? That they don't understand English?
It's so
It's-
it's weird, but yeah,
It's
it's
crazy.
partly
What's
true.
your take? Because you're a rapper,
Because,
and
see,
I'm sure
let me
you
tell you-
rap in English.
Mm.
The clientele
in
that
both
really
languages.
actually,
Yeah.
the clientele that really matters,
Yeah.
the corporate,
Mm.
are educated people.
Yeah.
They
true.
speak very good English than even some of the rappers. So how do you tell me, because you're rapping in English, you're not making it in the industry?
Now let me tell you something. I want to use this guy as an example, and I want you to see what they did.
Yeah.
Reddy and Weasel. Reddy and Weasel, I will tell you, when you listen to their catalog, they have a catalog of urban music.
Yeah.
Listen to a song, because the reason why I like this song so much is because it's an English song.
Which one? Bring
Night
back,
Lights.
Okay, Night Lights says Bring Me Back to Life.
No, not Night Lights. What's that? Street Lights.
Yeah, Street Lights.
I'm sorry, I confused it with my track, because that same year I released my and my song is
Yeah.
called Night Lights.
Night Lights.
And I remember I even had beef. I'm like, fuck, my song won't make it if these guys have been this. And it had a similar. But when you listen to Street Lights, Street Lights,
I know it.
it's an English song.
Yeah.
That's what got them noticed.
Yeah.
You get.
Yeah.
But then they also have Naye Sitani. Even when you listen to the beat, it's Chidandali.
Yeah.
So what they did was they were everywhere. They made music where it was English. It was
Yeah.
urban music. And they made music which was local music.
Yeah.
You get, which we would consider local music, like music for the locals, for us here, the Chidandali that
Yeah.
you get,
Mm.
love to listen to. We love to play in the bars.
Yeah.
You get. I kid you not, if that was the only music those guys were making, they would never have made it past Uganda. Not even East Africa.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Yes, language plays a certain role. Yeah.
Then why don't you collaborate?
But
See.
wait, let me finish.
Okay.
But when you dwell on language, yeah, you will never surpass, like, beyond that. Because it's like boxing yourself. Like if I someone to sing in or rap just in English, yeah, fine, people are going to get it, and some won't get it.
Yeah.
But now let me give you an example. I didn't want to say this, but for example, like, you see how Navio had to go all the way to do Ndimu Saloon.
Yeah.
GNL.
Yeah, but see.
Yeah.
Went ahead to do Njogereza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get. Yes, the language plays a role there, but now you see the language becomes, like, you're deaf to the language. Why? Because you resonate with the beat.
Yeah, but
You get.
for me, the thing
You
I
resonate
believe,
with the product. Like, you
what
get,
I
like,
believe
it
in
has-
is if the song is dope,
yeah.
language doesn't matter.
Until now, that's the thing.
Let's go to party after party, big trail.
Yeah.
So, what are you saying about the language? You
But-
get, it's a smash hit.
You Now let me tell you
language.
The thing about party after party, and I still believe why party after party hit, is because in that song, he was using words that are common.
That's what a hit song is about.
After party. Another chimanyi nti party tugende tulie party.
You see, that's what I'm telling you.
Like even if the person language barrier is the problem.
The thing we forget
when
is
you
that
say tugende wali party, he will know, hey, they are going there for a what?
Yeah.
A
see,
party.
The thing we actually forget when this industry is there's a formula to the music business.
Yeah,
there's a formula.
Yeah.
To make a hit song has a formula.
Yeah.
It's the same formula worldwide. It does not change.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You get? If you're making music, it doesn't matter the language. There's a formula to it. And that's why the Nigerians have actually capitalized on it. They know the formula of making a hit song. And we even take up.
You see now.
You see,
when
their songs,
language,
people be like, you see, Nigerians, they have that pidgin, but those guys sing in Yoruba.
Yeah.
And we hear people still vibing.
And then you find a girl who will even mimic the whole song on TikTok and sing along, and she won't know what the lyrics mean.
Yes.
But what I'm trying to say,
it's not even in English, but we still vibe to that.
You see,
stuff.
this is the difference.
Yeah.
I'm not. See, if you're talking about the language, dialect.
They are Mapiano guys.
Like
they do their things in English.
Luganda, Lusoga, French, or something like that. That's that dialect. Then there's the music language.
Yeah.
If you can speak the music language,
that's what I'm saying. There's a formula.
Matter that dialect in which you say.
Yeah.
You get the music language is. I mean, if you're trying to do hits, I don't know how many songs we can name that are hits in Uganda that have the word party in them. Twins of Sula one. We are
all love.
Yeah. All love.
There's a formula to this thing.
You get. So there's that language. There's that music language that is not that dialect. You get. The dialect plays a certain part, but it's not so significant.
It's not the major defining factor.
It's not.
Yeah. Because if you say that, if you come to Uganda specifically, Luganda is a very big language.
Yeah.
It's dominant. But we have so many other languages in the country. There are even so many people who don't even understand Luganda.
Yeah.
You get? But they also enjoy the Luganda music. But they don't even understand the language that much. That's what I'm saying. Language is not really...
even ask what some words mean sometimes.
Yeah. You find a guy deep down in Gulu playing a Luganda song and he doesn't even know what it means. You get what I mean?
Yeah. He's even singing along in broken Luganda.
Yes.
It's funny because
it surpasses the language now.
The problem is not the language.
Yeah.
The problem is to creatively make a nice and good song in your language.
Yes. In any language.
In any language.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we're going to enjoy a song regardless of whether we understand.
We played reggaeton in Uganda. Were we understanding Spanish or whatever?
Of course,
that
we did
Portuguese
not.
shit.
A lot of
while playing Daddy Yankee here.
What?
Hey, we didn't understand that stuff. So it's, music surpasses language.
We jumped to a lot of South African music.
I'm a piano. Do you even understand Zulu?
I don't even know what it means, man.
Yeah. So, but the vibration, the rhythm, the flow, you're going to enjoy it. Sensational. And, you know, I think.
The language aspect
takes away the narrative of the language aspect here, because there are some artists who are like, you know, people from the central are not giving us any attention or space. You don't even need anybody's attention.
And that's why I was saying, if you know how to speak the industry language, like regardless of what dialect you're saying it in, you get.
Yeah, it's just
the new music.
It's just that the hardcore hip hop artists in Uganda have lugezi-gezi.
They just don't want to listen.
Because there's a formula to this thing, and we keep saying it. To have a hit song, there's a formula. It is very simple.
How many albums do you have?
Let's see. I have 2 EPs, 1 joint album, and another that is coming out 1st August.
Okay, so you don't have any solo album yet?
No, this is my first solo album.
After 10, what you've been doing for 10 years, brother?
10 years, my friend. I have 2 EPs. 2 EPs and a joint album. At least
he was preparing himself for this.
And now, let me tell you, the best part about this is
at least he has a backup.
I have learned.
He has a body of work
for 10 years. At least, because I mean, if I can tell you that this is my 10th year in the music industry.
Yeah.
And I have my album dropping this year.
Yeah.
My 14-track album dropping this year.
Yeah.
You get. I have a 12-track joint album, Klansman, me and Chief. Big up to my man, Chief. Yeah, man. Man, that guy he has held me down for a while as well, bro. Yeah, man. He's a good rapper. I mean, if I can tell you, I have that, and then I have 2 EPs, of which I have one that was nominated in the Hiphop Awards when they made sense. Then
I think they're okay.
Which Hiphop Awards?
They're okay. They're okay.
Which ones?
Because it's what we have now. There's nothing.
Back then when they were being run by the Tribe UG and
who runs it now?
Oh yeah.
Now I don't know.
I thought it's still the same guys.
No, it's not.
They sold them off.
No.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go into that story because
we need to talk about it.
No, keep it AHunned.
If it's hip hop, it's hip hop. We are discussing hip hop.
I met Felix once. When was it? I was back from Nairobi. I think this was 2023. Yeah. I was back from Nairobi. We met at Panamera. I think there was a show. There was a show. I think it was. I don't remember whose show it was.
Yeah.
All I remember is that it was during Easter, and when we met and we talked, and then I was like, "Hey, yo, so man, Michi, then you guys." I remember I told him like, "So what's up, man? You guys sold off the franchise of the Hip Hop Awards." He's like, "Man, I don't want to go into that.
It's a long story.
It's a long story." But the way he said it and the look on his face when he said it,
they were played dirty.
Yeah,
Disappointed.
Yeah,
I guess
he didn't give me any details. He didn't tell me, "Oh, this and happened," but I could tell. The way he said it, he didn't seem like.
There was a sad story behind it.
It's like you come into me and you tell me you sold a beat, and you look sad, but you sold the beat.
Yeah. That means
I mean, why would you be sad?
I was underpaid.
I sold it, but I was
either you were underpaid or they robbed you.
Yeah.
You get. So I don't know which is which or whatever happened.
Yeah.
But whatever happened, I don't think he was happy with the outcome of the Hip Hop Awards that are there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, so much controversy, so many things. Yeah. We had people attacking people in the bar over these things.
Those awards always have
people in the bar.
Those awards are always full of controversy.
So
who was attacked in the bar, bro?
Yo. Hey, you mean
was it part of the Navio thing and Chief?
Yeah,
when
it was.
Who punched who?
I wasn't there.
Who was because me I just man they whooped that guy.
I wasn't there, but I know someone left without a shirt.
Because
and it was not
without a shirt.
Someone left without a shirt, but it was not Chief. So
the way we had it is like some guy was whooped seriously.
No, Chief says yeah.
He whooped the guy.
Yeah, he was outnumbered and all that.
They ganged up on him.
But
it's crazy.
But after he did the whooping,
probably
according to what happened and what I believe, and from because I mean I knew about this even before the fight, even before
there was some friction happening there.
Yeah, and I remember me and Navi and I spoke. Yeah. And when we spoke, I gave him options.
But where did the whole thing begin, though? Since you've already dived into it, where was, because of course we're looking forward to having Chief around, but you were part of the Klansmen, and I remember, if I'm to remember vividly, some of the clips I watched then, I think you were part of them.
I was.
Yeah, and I think Chief was saying they sent him a threat or something, would threaten stuff like that. Where did it begin?
He sent him messages.
Yeah, I think it was. I thought it was from a message or something like that. I didn't really get the whole story.
What happened was, let me even be clear, because I don't want them to think, Boba, I'm hiding. Nah, fam, I'm not. Because what I'm speaking is true.
Yeah.
At the end of it, what happened is,
producers like I need to zoom in on this.
They spoke about this whole awards thing. Yeah. I remember like how people can be unhappy about awards. I mean, this is something that dates back from the first award ceremony we ever had. You know, we had people who were disgruntled with them before then.
Yeah, many guys that do.
So many. Not everyone was, up for it and what. So he spoke about it, and when he spoke about it, that's when it started. Like it was a bit funny and all that and blah 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 blah. Like, and
some guys didn't like.
I remember I remember he sent him a message I don't even know where he got his number from.
Yeah.
Send him a message, and I remember he was telling him, "Oh, yo, wait, we gonna pull up about what some shit like that."
Pull up on you, drive by.
Hey,
GTA.
I remember the messages.
GTA.
So of course, when he sent those messages, and I'm like, cool. Chief showed me the messages, like, yo, because we were together in studio at that time.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, bro, nigga was even, jazzing me. What he sent me messages, check them out. I'm like, cool, blah blah blah. So later on, and this is one thing, and I still believe it was just a tacky move, because we released an album, the Klansman album, and we had a track on there, Word to the Wise. Yeah, and Chief had a line where he says, the myth is better than Navio, that's Word to the Wise.
And that was his opinion, though.
That was his opinion.
Yeah, and it's valid.
It's valid.
Yeah.
Just like me, people tell me Chief is better than me, or people tell Chief, oh, I'm better than him, or people come, like, I mean, me and Chief have never had that beef. We can't even, like...
You're very secure with yourself.
We are kawa.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do what he does. He can't do what I do. And that's what it is. If there are people who feel me more than they feel him, that's them. If there are people who feel him more than they feel me, that's them. It does not affect us in any way. We are confident. You get? And I remember I attended the festival, Hiphop festival, the one that is run by Flex.
Flex.
And after performing, Navi walks up to me and we have a chat. And he tells me, what's up with your boy, blah, blah, blah. And we laugh about it. And I'm like, man, you know what? Maybe you should put him in his place. If you feel he's stepping out, put him in his place. Or maybe have a conversation with him. Have a sit down, Or maybe better yet, I've seen you box. Go to the ring. I know it would even make us some money. We even joked about that and we laughed. And imagine now, after we have that conversation where someone approaches you and says, oh, your boy is doing this, and I tell you, you know what? Maybe my boy has his issues. Maybe you should
address
have a
them.
sit down, like, and I even give you options on how to go about it. You get? And then I hear, like a month, I think a month later or something, and I hear Chief was beaten up in a bar.
He was ganged on.
But
you see also that thing,
like, no, you're just being a bully.
How did it go down in the bar? Like, how? Just paint for us a clear picture.
He bullied him.
He bullied him. Like,
I mean, when he walked up to me and we spoke at Hiphop Festival,
but you see, there's a tendency whereby in Uganda, some rappers think they are the gatekeepers.
That's the thing. Nobody is a gatekeeper, because let me tell you, at the end of the day, anybody that you pay to do something for you, I can pay. You get? Don't let the money lie to you, because you might think it's because money I can pay. Oh, I can pay millions and what. Me, I can do.
But
something
the reality
for that
is,
guy you might never do.
The music, the hip hop industry has no gatekeeper.
I'll go see his mother. I'll go say what's up to his mom. Carry a few things. I won't even have to do so much. Carry a few things to his mom's place. I mean, I've grown up around so many ghetto people, and I've seen the way they resonate to when you show love to the people they love. You get? It doesn't matter how much you have, but the fact that you're willing to share that space. No matter how ratchet it feels, no matter how ghetto it feels, like you're willing to share that space with them. You get? Not because you're going to flash some money, build a couple gyms and, buy a couple gloves and what. Nah, fam. This guy will come and bonge you and be like, big up for building the gym. But when you try to run up on him or people that he likes, he'll be like, bruh, thank you for the gym, but for that nigga, I'll go to war.
And you see, they also forget one thing is, no one has monopoly on violence.
No one.
This guy is saying, man, that guy will fuck him up. He talks about it. Guy, no one has monopoly on violence. If you think you can fight, what makes you think that the other guys cannot fight? You get it?
If you're going to pull up with a panga, you think the other guy doesn't have a panga.
You get?
Let me tell you, where you bought that panga is the same price where he's going to buy his panga.
You get?
So I don't know what you're talking about. You're going to roll up on me.
I don't know what
happened.
I don't know what makes these people think that way.
To me, I always feel like, I respect them, but when he did that, I sort of felt like I lost that respect. No lie.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, I'm human.
Yeah.
You can't attack my boy. Yet we spoke. Like, because at the end of the day, if that was the trend, we wouldn't have spoke. Like, we wouldn't have spoken. Him and I wouldn't have had that talk. He would have run up on me that day at Hiphop Festival, fucked me up,
Yeah.
and then after that, he runs up on Chief and then fucks him up.
Yeah.
But you can't come and talk to me, and then we have an amicable, we discuss like we were talking as rappers, as boys,
as boys.
So what's up, man? Maybe have a sit down with him. At the end of you could have even that night you could have said, yo, hit him up, let's go have a talk.
Yeah.
And I would have, and I kid you not, Chief would have showed up.
And all this came out because of somebody's
Chief
opinion.
is so diplomatic. Like, even, let me tell you, even when we would have arguments as clansmen, back then when we were still with Benezeri and my homeboy Najib, when we had arguments where we disagreed, he was the diplomatic guy.
Yeah.
When Benezeri backed out, me, I was mad. I wanted to run up on Benezeri and slap the shit out of him.
Yeah.
But he was like, you know what? Maybe he has his reasons. Maybe let's listen to him. Let's sit down. Me, I didn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can't come to me who's the wild card and we talk.
You make peace and then
You get, and then after we talk, you go and run up on the, for what?
Yeah.
And then now you want to
also,
downplay it.
Like, from the way you've explained it,
it just seemed like
all this came out just because because of somebody's opinion from like a subliminal in a song.
Like, at the end of the day. And it's so funny that I heard him say how he respects him. He respects Nav, the Myth, for being more lyrical than them and all that. And he feels like the Myth has always been the better rapper than him.
Yeah.
So why would that be offensive if I said that, guy? And you also know it and you cannot. Man, come on. Let's stop lying to each other. See, let me tell you this. We do so many things for the camera. So many things. And, people can run up on you. Beat you up, do all those things and whatever. But if you stand by, because I remember one of the things Chief told me was, he told him, I stand by what I say.
Yeah.
But this is neither the time nor the place. Unless he lied to me. You get, because I was not there.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, why would Chief lie to me?
Yeah.
But then you come out and then you attack, and then you make it look like, oh, you go on interviews and start talking trash. You go,
yeah, and then and then they actually make it look like the other party was the wrong one.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? Because other people don't know this other story. Because people haven't talked about it.
But we'll have those guys also come through and talk about their side.
Yeah, man, you should.
Because some of these things cannot just be hidden under the rug.
Let's even move on.
Yeah, sure thing. But at the end of the day, we're keeping it AHunned, and that's the side of the story.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, man, for us, it's the industry business.
Yeah.
The players in the industry, whatever goes down, we're gonna have a say about it.
Yeah.
We're gonna check it. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Other than that, we ain't got no hate. We ain't got no, because at the end of the day, we got a lot to lose. But at the same time, we have a lot to build up, to work on.
Yeah.
Got some paper to chase.
Yeah.
And our biggest problem with not just the Ugandan industry, but the biggest challenge, actually, because it can be overcome.
Yeah.
The biggest challenge is what is taking us so long to move the way we are supposed to. We even know how we're supposed to move. And we got artists posting payouts that are being done by, the UPRS, and it's absurd. You get, it's absurd, and
it's 200K.
It's absurd. Who is taking this money? But is this money even really there?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not.
You as a let's say, let me call you a young artist.
Yeah.
You got a couple of albums coming out. What comes to your mind when you see the veterans complaining about certain things like that? Does it make you want to be part of it?
No. This is the thing. Before even Weasel complained.
Yeah.
Before he had this whole complaint and what.
Yeah.
Nelly said complained.
Yeah.
And Nelly said, I remember one of the complaints he actually aired that was, I have never registered with UPRS.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but UPRS has an account.
He's not a member.
He's not a member.
Yeah.
But he has an account. Sentinel said he's like, my neither him nor his management had rejected.
No, maybe somebody did it. Because
That's the thing.
Because see, the thing about the UPRS thing is it's a member-only organization.
Yeah.
They only collect royalties and distribute it to their members.
Yeah.
So maybe somebody
registered him.
went there and registered his music.
Now, see, he was not aware.
But what?
Because I remember even
what,
he talked about it.
But then who's going to register unless the people at UPRS don't know the artists?
Of course, they
Because
cannot. They don't know all the artists. See,
that.
the thing is, if I go claiming I represent him, there's no way those guys can prove. If I have his music with me and I'm going to register,
yeah.
I mean, that's crazy because
they don't ask
impersonation.
They don't ask if you guys have
has loopholes that they should fix.
Because if this is intellectual property, if somebody comes and claims to work with me or work for me, there's got to be a certain way
you know,
to prove it.
Exactly.
There was a time whereby the UPRS guys handed over the rights of Ugandan music to a company called Africha, a Kenyan company. So Africha started uploading artists' work on like so many platforms on Spotify and what without artists knowing. You get so when you like search your song, you find it in some weird like websites somewhere.
But it's quite interesting because I think
so. We actually had so many meetings with them about that issue. It's like they had a contract with Africha. Now, for you, remember, you've taken your work for purposes of copyright protection, right?
Yeah.
Now, these guys hand it over
to those guys.
Yes, to the other guys that they had.
So they had a contract with.
They had a syndicate contract with the different.
And they didn't inform the artists.
They did not. So it was a big issue. I don't know if it was solved.
Selling his house and not telling you that, man, now you're being run.
But if Weasel received that money, that means other artists also received.
Yeah.
But how much?
They should pull out receipts, though.
See, the thing about
let them. Let me
because how much did Chameleon receive? How much did Bebe Cool receive?
The thing about
how much did GNL receive?
Is this? It is continuous. It's not a one-time payment.
Yeah,
it's not that it's supposed to be a lump sum of big money.
No, it's not.
You get if you want it to be big money, you wait, let it compound over time. Yes, but. Yeah, that's a small money still. But if it's because recent, the points are low.
18 months of collection. If
but
recent,
the thing is, I think what they are supposed to do is to relay a breakdown of how the money came in and why is that.
And also,
that's what I was about to tell you.
But
and also
the guy who broke
the thing is, as musicians, artists, musicians, you should not depend on the royalty collection.
Yeah, you should be able to track down.
The better way to make money with the music is sync publishing. I think you've heard about sync publishing.
Yeah.
Have your music synchronized in movies, TV shows.
Yeah.
Those pay more
than.
Imagine your song being used in an advert
they
for a
pay
product.
More than even streaming platforms, man.
Imagine having your song in a movie as a soundtrack. That's more money.
They pay you a lump sum.
Yes, or your song being in an advert for a specific product. That is more money than even shows.
But now you see, let me tell you this. It comes down to most of us as artists, we don't brand.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't trademark.
Yeah.
We don't do patent rights. None of that.
Yeah.
See, most of these artists are here. They're so busy talking about copyright. Man, to hell with copyright. Let me tell you, I would even tell you the truth. I would rather go get patent rights for KSL Owakabi, Craziness, get like patent rights for maybe the caps, branding the caps, Kamocha, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Your IP.
Because now that would make me more money than the copyright will ever make me.
The royalties really...
They used Nelly Said's thing, Chikola Sense. Do you know how much money he would have made from Chikola Sense?
Who used it?
I think it was MTN.
They used it as what? As a advert?
Chikola Sense in an advert.
An advert?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Chikola Sense. But who doesn't know when you speak Chikola sense goes back to Saint Nelly said and all those guys.
Yeah, but also the thing is he did not patent.
You see where I'm going with
Yeah,
this?
he did.
At the
He
end
did
of
not
the
patent.
day,
So he can't claim. It's the same thing that actually happened with the other guy. What's the rapper guy of Pakalast?
yeah, what? I forgot his name.
Yeah, that guy.
He did the same thing and
Yes.
this thing.
Rocky Giant.
Rocky Giant.
I remember
and
he
they
was.
couldn't pay him.
He was saying, "No, these guys they've used my
Airtel,
thing,
what?
Pakalast, what? No,
But they
they've
couldn't
not paid
pay
me
him.
money."
You don't
but he
verbally
didn't.
claim. You have
He
to,
didn't own
Yeah.
He didn't own the
the
word.
Pakalast. He did not
He has
patent
no
it.
rights over
You
it.
just made a song called Pakalast.
So I think
but he did not own.
to an extent, if you have a phrase and it blows up, run and register it.
Yes.
It's not about.
You didn't patent
Not
Is it?
even wait for it to
See,
blow up.
Yeah.
your
But
song.
then you might have a lot of phrases where you have to go and you know.
No, like if it's a song and a particular title, you go and patent it before you even release it.
Because
Protect your work. It's that simple. Protect your creativity.
So you mean Trill should patent party after party?
If he hasn't yet, he should.
He should. In fact, he could have or he would have done it before he even drops the jam.
Yeah, you have to protect because in
For example,
in this industry, you do not know
what can
will
happen.
blow. You cannot say, well, that guy he's a professor in this. He can foretell what happens.
That's what I'm saying. So every song you make and it has something like that, you have to go and
Yes.
No, let me give you an example.
First of all,
you
you have to register every song
Yeah.
with URSB
yeah.
to protect yourself because I might copy
Yeah.
your song. And if it's not registered and I register it first, it becomes
won't
mine.
matter.
So if you're already registered as a member,
Mm.
if you're already registered there as a member, do you still have to register a track or every
Yes,
track you release?
every
under your
individual
name?
track, every individual track, you have to submit it.
And the video as well.
Yes, you
And
have to
this
submit
is so
it.
weird that you register
And you see,
the
it's even-
audio solo
You see,
and you
even
register the video
Yes.
solo.
those
Yeah.
are two
Yeah.
separate works.
So are artists doing that though?
None. There are very few.
You see, when
Okay, if they're
when
there,
you're
they're very
uploading
few.
the songs if online,
Yeah.
even if it's an album, but every song has a different ISR code.
Yeah.
I think you know that.
Yes.
Every song has a
Yeah.
different code that identifies with that song.
Yeah.
That actual song.
Distinguished is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, so it's that simple.
You guys don't know what an ISR code
Yeah.
Now, this is the music business that
Yeah.
most hip hop artists don't know.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that stops most artists.
yeah.
People are thinking about the copyright, but how are you
But-
going to get paid?
But from the word go, you're going to find that our artists here, the way they've been making money, they're not going to mind about the UPRS.
Of course.
And it drags the new artists who look at how much these other artists make when they are booked or however they move.
Yeah.
And they're attracted to that more because it brings in instantly. It's
Yeah.
visible cash that you see.
Yeah. No,
you-
you see, these are the things. They supplement your income. See, as an artist, you have to open all avenues.
Isn't there
And
supposed to be a percentage
money
from
to
what you
come in.
earn
Yeah.
that goes to UPRS as well?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, since they collect for them, they have a cut they take, but it's very small. It's very minimal. So the thing
So
is,
how
see,
do they?
the thing
they-
is,
3% or something.
see, imagine if you're an artist and you're having shows, you get
But the
booked.
artists paying that money there.
No,
The artists
the
don't
ones
pay. Artists don't pay UPRS.
They cut it off, then they give you your cut.
Yes.
Oh, so
the
the,
money
the
comes-
person
Administration
hiring you.
costs.
Yeah.
I don't think those guys.
No,
are-
okay. When it comes to, let me say,
See.
performance and all
Yeah.
that, nah, I don't think.
No,
Yeah, because
see, performance, it is the artist is right.
Mm,
You get, depending on your contract, either with your label or what.
mm,
But usually, the artist owns 100% of performing rights.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what attracts them to just go look for
Performances.
and get paid.
Yeah.
And then you tell them register your track is like, bruh, I just made.
Yeah, but they shouldn't come now crying for us if they don't want to maximize other sources of making money.
And then
Yeah.
say you're broke.
If you're only
What?
if
And
you're
now it's
only like
crazier. That's why I asked.
if you're only looking at performances and because there are so many avenues you can sell merch,
Yeah.
that's
using
the
it.
industry in here,
you
you know.
exploit your image rights. So
Here with the
brand and all
match,
that.
here
so
with the match.
don't come and complain to us
And I'm
that
very
there's
certain,
no money when you're not exploiting all the
I'm very
avenues you
certain-
should have made
I'm
money
very
from.
certain because you're going to see a lot of merchandise going around from, let's say, from China. imported, and I don't think our artists are benefiting from that. But you're going to see a lot of clothes that have images.
Yeah.
And you can see how they are made. You're like, nah, I don't think this person is the one that
made.
You understand?
Yeah, but you see, if you actually patented your image rights and what, you can sue.
Yeah.
The guys that...
You sue who?
You sue the company that
That's
used your image.
Where are you going to find that company?
No.
In China.
Black man, unless...
Let me tell you.
My guy, you can sue.
Let me give an example. That truck by...
and you get paid.
That guy.
It's a big payday.
What's that big truck? He was sued. That truck was very big in UG.
Which one?
And he's a very big artist here. Fix truck. The Mafia truck. It was a very
Fix was sued by One Entertainment.
Those guys didn't have to come to UG.
They didn't.
Yeah, but that was a truck, though. You can't track that. You get.
Even
have
even
you been
clothes.
downtown, bro?
No, wait. Do you know how many trucks? No, you can't. Even capes. See, these capes have their labels inside.
Yes.
They're like the company that
you can
made
track.
them and what. Let me tell you.
You can track.
Let me tell you. If you sued.
No way, bro.
Let me tell you. If you serve a company, if you serve a company and it's a legit law firm. You went, you got your car lawyer from...
Let me tell you, the amount of material pouring in here that is branded by that images of different artists are put on those materials. Even them themselves, they'll just go and buy it and believe that,
but that's the thing. That's the ignorance that these artists have. You see,
you would never find those guys selling that much in the States.
Yes, if you own your rights,
sure thing, because they're protected. So who's going to protect?
Even here, it's protected. It's just that the artists they are not following it up.
They're not.
You see, even this thing of the callback tune.
Yeah.
The ringtones where.
Yeah.
At least people that one, you know the companies. At least that one, you know the companies, you know the offices. No, let me tell you,
even the clothes. Even the clothes that come in.
Do you know why?
First of all, you can even sue the supplier. The guy who supplies them here on the market.
Yes,
it's easy to track.
The first thing they even do.
If you know them,
these records are there at URA.
If you know them,
no, you don't have to know them. The records are public.
You walk into a guy's shop and he has your match.
Your match.
There.
That's the first person you
just
get.
Come with KSL
and then he sends you to where he gets them from.
You show up and you ask the guy, where did you get the match?
Yes. Period. He takes you to the supplier. And the supplier takes you to the...
They close the shop.
Yes.
And then the guy has to... I kid you not. Let me tell you something. Do you know why I'm sure you've seen t-shirts that have chameleon on them or
Bobby Wine and stuff.
Do you know why those guys have never gone to those companies to sue?
Why?
Because to them, it's just publicity.
Yeah.
It works for them.
Yeah, it works for them. It makes them look great.
But they don't know that they would make bigger money if they actually sued those companies.
Yeah, but that's why
them, they are more,
they actually do know, because
the people who's wearing their t-shirts.
Bebe Cool tried to sue some guys, and then they had to talk off court. Like they had to talk with the Chinese guys off court, because Bebe Cool said,
and I'm sure
his image rights it's only the other guys, his company that does printing and stuff.
Yeah, it's quite interesting, because if those guys don't go to claim, the youngins are like, by the time so and so is cool with that one.
Just like your teas, you see the Jill thing.
Yeah.
If you don't patent it,
and
then I copy it,
and
produce at bigger scale, you cannot sue me.
And I get it.
And if I patent it before you, it becomes my creation.
It becomes yours,
and you cannot use it.
Even if you have a picture that is 10 years older than the time you registered, it doesn't matter.
Bro, you patent my shit, I patent your shit. Straight up.
You come at him like,
we're gonna do it the street way. That's why I keep telling guys that, at the end of the day, there is too much calculations with everything.
Yeah.
It goes back to the artists. That's why I asked you, why haven't you blown up? What don't you know? What don't you have?
No.
What haven't you seen?
No, okay. Sometimes people are not ready.
No, it's not exactly about being ready.
I'm telling you, it's about ready, because
it's about time. Yeah.
You find
you
find an artist
and the timing.
You find that an artist is perfect. He has very good music. He's a good performer. But he's not yet ready to blow. Like they cannot compromise like certain things
You're
about
not well branded.
Then they
No,
shouldn't
they even-
complain.
They even have this thing.
Music business.
They even have this thing when they're like, me and my religion, I cannot do certain things.
So why
they cannot compromise certain
So
things. So you just know this one is not yet ready.
Yeah,
to
but
go.
why would they release material that teases that they're,
They want to be part of the industry.
Yeah, so if they're not ready, let them first get ready.
No, you see,
Because when we start to pull them into
there's the
conversation,
industry. There's the music
it's
industry.
not our problem.
There's the music industry in general, and then there's the music business.
Yeah.
So
yeah, sure
they
thing.
can
And
be part of the industry. It's cool. We need all these.
They're very
varieties.
unaware of what
But
goes
the
on in the music
business
industry.
side of things,
Business, yeah.
you have to be intentional.
yeah, but
you have to be
if
ready.
they cross them, you're already in the fire.
Wait, now, by the way, Green actually has answered what I was going to tell you. One of the reasons why I have not blown up, maybe the way I would have loved to, or maybe the way I would have expected to, for the time that I've spent in the industry. One, I was so unaware of the music business. I was in the music
It's
industry,
actually a blessing that you've taken long to blow.
You get, I'm actually happy. Can I tell you why?
Because if you had blown up,
because the things I have learned.
But
Yeah?
I think
now you're ready to blow.
Now I'm ready.
Yes.
I know what to do. Like I have my moves.
I think there is another thing where we say experience is the best teacher.
Yeah.
And of course keep referencing to Jigga because of course I learned from him a lot.
Yeah.
He says you learn more in failure.
The man mastered the music business.
You learn more in failure than when you win.
But see, the most painful thing about the music industry is that the small room, there's very big room of failure.
Yeah.
And once you fail, you may never recover.
No, but the thing is this.
Because-
That's if maybe if your
Because we have seen
determination
guys-
is killed
we
and
have seen-
everything.
We have seen artists who almost blew, like they had big songs
Yeah.
here in Uganda, basically.
The
And
one-hit
because-
wonders.
Yes, they have had big songs and didn't gain anything out of it, as far as either monetary wise or even like socially, like they did not make the cut. And
That's
now
true.
those
What happened?
ones, and if you follow up with them now, the kind of depression they are going through is worse than the artists who never blew.
It's quite interesting.
Captain
It-
Dollar.
You get what I mean?
It's quite
There
interesting.
are guys actually who go mental, like
Yeah, but it's quite interesting because at the end of the day, you're going to find that the music business, everybody wants to be at the top.
yes.
You understand?
Mm.
And I don't think anyone is going to expect to find crisp, clean, or being served on a silver plate
Yeah.
for what you're supposed to earn or gain. And you have to know that people are going to, everything is
They're
going to be
hyenas.
against you
They are hyenas in the industry.
when you're doing great.
Mm.
You understand?
Yeah.
So to me, I'm like, you know what? Maneuvering through the jungle than waiting to maneuver through the jungle, you're still going to meet. Even if you hear stories of so and so maneuvered and they
And made
failed,
it through.
you will never really know why
Yeah.
they failed until you get to that cross fire. At least you know that, somebody, but that's their story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But your story is supposed to come up.
Yeah.
And when you come up for us, it's the beginning.
True.
Yeah.
What made you wait 10 years? That's your story.
We don't count. Yeah, we
you
don't
understand?
we don't count that one.
When you come through, we're going
Yeah.
to tell you, bruh, brace yourself.
It's
Buckle up.
It's
It's
the
gonna
same way
be a
people know
bumpy
Kanye
ride.
As a rapper.
You
Yeah.
understand?
So many people know as Kanye as a rapper.
Yeah.
I got to know Kanye as a producer. Like I
Yeah.
saw him on production way like,
back.
may even thought Kanye West was a producer this whole time. In fact, I remember sometime he was featured. I forgotten the track. He was featured on it, and he was just he didn't rap. He didn't do anything. Like he was featured as a producer
Yeah.
because the beats were his. He produced the
Yeah.
track and all that. And I was like, and then after that, I'm like, wait, this guy is now a rapper.
Yeah. And even him breaking out as a rapper,
Yeah.
he faced a lot of challenges from his own people.
Because
His own people didn't even believe that you're rapping.
they're
Like,
yeah, sure thing.
Green now, if you
And-
start rapping, I might start laughing.
Yeah, you get it.
I'm
Like,
like,
you-
green,
you-
green.
guy, like,
To
You get-
to even get back to the point,
yeah.
a lot of situations whereby, let me say, you as a rapper,
Mm.
I always tell our producer and Green, you also know this. I even told you earlier on that I only know commercial rappers. They're the ones I want to know. Do you know why? Because I know how hard it is to get to that level.
Yeah.
If you want me to know you while you're still, that's your story.
Yeah.
You get it. If we get to meet and you tell me about it, I'm like,
it's cool.
It's probably another person going through the same thing, but yo, you need to get to the top.
Yeah.
Don't make your past an excuse of not getting to the top. Beat the odds and get up here, and I'm gonna be like, bruh.
Yeah. Well,
I don't even need to be your friend. I don't need to like whatever. Of course, we shall cross paths because we're in the same industry. But it's gonna, when you get there, like, you know, like the way you pull through and we're doing what we're doing, and you know, the music on the album, great. Green is bigging up and everything, and there is a journey that is beginning. You understand? Yeah. And to me, this is the commercial line you're starting to cross to that. Otherwise, it's always gonna be, it was always gonna be, there is a KSL somewhere.
And you see,
it's
that
good.
Transition.
I'm like, bruh, where?
You see,
I'm not looking back, bruh.
If I need to see him in front of me.
Exactly, exactly.
And the transition from being a rapper to going commercial is huge.
Yeah, it's because you have to work on a lot of things.
Yeah,
most rappers
on your branding
themselves because of that.
Yeah, that's transitioning
and
now.
Everything. People think it's just about the music. The music is the solid foundation to hold you. Yeah. The reason why people are going to mess with you. At times,
even your music has to change.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That transition from going underground rapper now to commercial.
And
it's a huge transition.
Like I said, I don't know why people pretend, because we have, you know, tangible like examples of the rappers that we have that have been great. Of course, using the bar that was already set by GNL, using his story from the word go.
Yeah.
From the way people just don't want, they are concerned about who is giving the message than what the message is.
Yeah.
You're so concerned about the messenger, you're not paying attention to the message.
The message.
You understand? From the Koi Koi track, bro is trying to tell you, yo, I went through this.
Yeah.
What makes you think I give a damn about what somebody who even didn't witness what I said,
you get,
you know, in my track, the life I went through and how I came.
And that's another huge
to be
mistake the younger rappers are making.
Yeah, they come with a lot of disrespect.
Don't focus.
They don't even know
on the artists that you get.
Yeah,
they focus so much, like trash talking the guys that have made it.
Yeah,
than
you know, and
than spending most of your time working on your own self.
Actually, they have to spend their time studying the works that these people have done that made
than
them
trash
great.
talking.
Let me tell you something.
You find guys in the corners, man, I'm better than that guy. That guy's verses, you know, that guy's bars are not hard. My bars are harder than that guy. Because you're focusing too much on the...
I want to remember, I don't remember what year it was.
Yeah.
I think it was about 2001. Before I even ever recorded my first ever song, I think it was 2008. I was at campus. 2009, 10 there. I was at campus. So we used to have, me and my boy, my best friend before he passed away. He had a fish farm in Namulanda, Road. So every time he would either be going there, like he would hit me up, like, yo, what's up? Where you at? Are you busy? If you're not busy, come we take a road trip, quick one. And of course we'd go drinking, having fun. I mean, we were younger and what.
Yeah.
So I remember there was a certain rapper. I remember they were playing his music. A Ugandan rapper, I won't say his name, but they were playing his music, and I was like, so, and I was trash talking this rapper, and I proper trash talked. I'm like, man, this guy's weak. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
these guys just have money.
Yeah,
they're just rich boys.
If I had money, I would be better.
Do you know this guy told me? Because by then I was in KSL, I was just Joel.
Yeah.
Like, Joel, stop that nonsense of talking about the guy. If you can rap better than the guy, go to studio and rap.
Yeah.
Stop talking. Like, this is my best friend. And one of the reasons that me and him always had that relationship, because
he was straight up.
He hit the nail on the head. He would never... See, if you messed up, he would tell you. And this is the thing about him. He would tell you straight up that you messed up. And then 5 minutes later, he'll be the same guy. Tell him, man, have you seen the Kanai Shori? What? Like, it has ended now.
Yeah, now,
and that's the
now
thing.
back to friendship.
He was like, stop that trash talk.
Yeah.
And those are one of the things that made me go to studio. Like, man, like,
yeah,
all you're doing is
you're busy talking instead of being busy writing.
Yeah.
And that's the exact same thing that every other younger rapper right now does.
Yeah.
Or any rapper that has come before, like, or after. I mean, after this, you know, the veterans, the GNLs, the FIFA makers, the FIFA bosses, the Navios, the Who's, the Myth, Who, Clear Cut, blah, blah, blah. Bona twala tugende. All the guys that came before. Most of the rappers, I kid you not, have come and have trash talked them.
Yeah.
But when you ask what they have to show for it, they actually have nothing.
You get. They spend so much time trash talking. Other guys they don't have.
By the way, I would love, and I remember even him. He said it. He said, I would love that when the day you talk about this guy, I can back you up, and I don't want to back you up with my words.
When there's no song,
I want to back you up when you talk.
The jam is playing.
When these guys argue and they say you are talking shit, I'm like, Kawa, let me play for you his track if you think he's lying. And then I tell you, listen to that. You get. And it was like, you talking is not going to make any sense. At the end of the day, talk all you want. But it's not going to make any sense. Provided you're not trying to even what he's doing. You get. And to me, that always made sense. Till date, you get. So even right now, there are things I can say. Not simply because I have maybe Busambo catalogs that back me up. But because now I have a standing point. I'm not just saying, you get. At the end of the day, there are people who have told me.
You have work behind you.
Yeah. There are people who have told me. There's so many rappers that they listen to, even rappers that are commercial, rappers that have blown up, rappers that have, you know, and guys have said, man, this guy is the best. And I will kid you not, I have boys in Kamocha that they will tell a guy of mine, don't tell us crap. When you have KSL and you're talking about big rappers, this happened. This even happened. Just recently, about 2 weeks ago. We were in the ghetto chilling, and this guy comes and and he's bigging up this other rapper. It's like, yo, the baddest rapper, what. He was even wearing his t-shirt. Hey, and everyone in the ghetto turned on him. Said, how do you come here and you talk about that guy when you have this?
When you have a guy here.
It's like, haven't you seen on the wall what name do you read there? Yeah, man, I have my name up there on the wall somewhere. And the guy's like, what name do you read here? The guy's like, man, you can't come here and talk. The guy said, go, take a kuka speaker. Namukuba back to back. Namuga kacholeto yo kasasiro. Like, at some point, yes, the guy was bigging him up. He's my boy. But at some point, it made me feel good. That I was like, man, these niggas, it might have, yes, we were in the ghetto, yes, and it might not be, you know, a bigger stadium and all that, but these niggas got my back. Like at the end of the day, hey, kastani na ya akantu. Hey, I like, see just bigambo. But you see, most of these rappers, when you listen to their music, it sucks. No offense. It sucks. And when you try to tell them that it sucks, my friend, if they don't fold punches, they're going to block you.
And why is it so hard? Why is it so hard for our rappers to collaborate with artists from other genres? Because sometimes to grow your brand, to grow your...
I think I've never had a problem with that, by the way. But because for them, they have... For example, someone once told me, like, when they had me, there's a track I have on the album. And I was playing it for them, like I was just sampling tracks of the album, like demos. And I was telling him, and then he had the album. I was like, man, why did you rap on this beat? It's like a dongo kamo beat. So that song you like so much. And then the guy's like, I told him, like, what's wrong with this? Like, man, doing about straight hip hop. And I was like, for you to prove to someone that you can actually rap,
try it on a different...
Someone should drum for you on a desk. And you flow.
But you see,
it doesn't matter.
If they actually go back in history and look at all these bigger artists, their history, you find that they collaborated with like dancehall artists. You find Navio with Bobby Wine. You find GNL with Juliana. You find like it was
Look
a
at,
collaboration
what's
thing,
the
GNL,
track they
Weasel
have?
and Radio.
Yes.
You get what I mean?
Like
Like,
it was never.
and that expanded.
They didn't
Yeah, but-
confine
that expanded
themselves.
their reach. Like
But-
it expanded their
but it also
their market base.
because both ways it
Yeah.
makes sense to me. That the guy was telling you that made sense.
Yeah.
He just didn't understand your point of view of this is a body of work. I'm trying to create different
Yeah.
dynamics to my album and the flow, the rhythm, the what,
Yeah.
and I want to speak to a certain crowd as well with this one track and this other track, but tracks that are straight
And also you're
hip-hop.
expanding your
Yeah.
reach.
You understand? But the reason, because Green knows,
Mm.
I'll give you a benefit of doubt.
Okay.
But you keep dropping that shit, I'm like, bro, you're getting taken up.
No, you see, that's the
You
difference.
understand? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
Mm.
why he had a point, but he didn't give you a benefit of doubt with that track.
Now for him, he thought I was going to keep going like that.
Yeah.
Exactly,
He thought
because
you've now transitioned.
Oh.
Yeah. because this hip hop thing, it's passionate with very many people who love hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we're talking this other genre has been dominating for too long, and you still want to collaborate in terms of diluting in a way we can't stand alone. Why?
Yeah.
Don't we have the power to stand just by ourselves? This is a hip hop show. Every beat that drops is ding,
Hard.
ding, ding, ding.
Them are
It's
808s.
no, you understand?
Yeah.
Like, why can't we have that? Why
Yeah,
should it be
yeah,
like?
but you see,
You get it?
the hip hop fan base alone cannot fill up stadiums.
It
in
can.
Uganda.
I think it can.
It can.
It can.
It depends
Because
on,
it-
it depends
it's
on who you're
because-
filling it
See,
up for.
see,
Exactly.
see,
It
let
actually
me,
can.
no, let's be
You
straight
would
up.
be
Let's be
surprised.
straight up. To fill a stadium,
Yeah.
you need fans. So it doesn't matter
Yeah.
whether they love only hip hop or they love what. As long
Yeah.
as somebody who loves reggae comes for your show as a hip hop artist,
Yeah.
that's a very big advantage. Like, it's like a success story because you're converting now people who wouldn't listen to hip hop to listen to hip hop. You get what I mean?
That's where the
And that's how
collaborations
they
come in.
yes, and that's how they
Yeah.
move.
But music
That's
is
what we need to
music
do.
because when you
Because-
see
You see, for example, the guys who filled the Yankee Stadium to go and see Jay-Z.
Yeah.
It's not that all of them strictly love only hip hop.
Yeah.
No, they
Oh,
love.
it's all they
Yes,
listen
they
to.
love R&B. They love the Rihannas.
Yeah.
They love the. You
Of
get what I
course,
mean?
it's not only
so
hip-hop.
you cannot stand alone and say me strictly. I only want people who love hip hop to come for my show.
it's
You're not going to
it's
get
not
people.
about
You
people
You'll
who
actually-
love hip hop. People love hip hop just like they would love other genres. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
hip hop, but I
See,
love other
you know-
genres
you know-
as well.
You know,
you get it?
You know, actually, what has killed most of our hip hop events in the country?
Mm-hmm.
It's only people who love hip hop that come through. And most times you find half of the crowd are rappers.
No, and
and the event
No,
and
I
the
think-
venue itself is not filled
I
to the
think
brim.
we've
Because we concentrate to push our stuff to
Yeah,
only the
among
guys.
rappers.
Yes.
no, that's the
but
problem.
now we
but
need to broaden.
exactly,
Even
that's
the
the problem.
collaborations.
Yes.
But
we
that's
need
the
to-
problem.
Yeah.
The problem is not that people who love hip hop are the only ones who are coming for the show. The problem is that our reach is not extended to even people who are not just solidly hip hop.
Yeah.
You understand?
Because
But
we
if
are
you
concentrating
promote-
only on this.
Because, like I said, examples of like the GNLs that when it dropped Koi Koi, it was a solid hip hop jam.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
When it dropped,
but it was pushed
that's what I'm saying.
massively.
When it dropped,
But
exactly.
you see, the issue we're having today is rappers only want to push stuff to specific communities that they know these guys.
yeah,
love
that's the
hip-hop.
only problem.
They,
but
they only go
That's why they
to
don't want to
specific
that's
bars.
why- That's why even when they collaborate, they want to collaborate with the people in their circle.
Yes.
yeah, exactly.
And
but
they go to specific
they don't go
bars.
beyond their circles for
You noticed
again,
most hip hop events here are held in specific bars.
yeah.
yeah.
Like
That-
they don't want to leave.
That's
don't
the
want to
whole
name the
thing.
bars.
And it plays into not just the hip hop artists, it's getting into the stakeholders in the industry, and we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
From the DJs to the what, they don't extend this music to the people
And
the
also,
way they do it.
that's
That's
the
a
same thing that has
genre.
affected
You
the
understand?
Aries, you know Aries.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that is actually affected
Because
Aries.
he's so
He's
confined
niche.
in
But
the
at least
Yes.
for him, it's
hip-hop
because
realm, like
at least for him, it's because it's like he has chosen
Sanja kuba
for it to
freestyle
be
for
like that.
5 minutes. Now
You
you're
get?
using and now kuba freestyle for 5 minutes.
It's
Oh,
like he's
guy.
chosen for it to be like that. But in a situation
it
whereby
has limited
we're
his
talking
growth.
about, and he knows that, and he doesn't
maybe he
probably
doesn't know
care. You understand? Because when you have competition of, Nasty C and how he's moving and everything, and the spectrum of your industry is so wide and
So he's
big,
like,
he
I'm not going.
definitely
I can't compete with that guy.
No, he can't compete, but
I was about to say
Is-
something, bae.
I think he just chooses to compete with him lyrically. He doesn't. He does not want to like do it in a commercial sense whereby okay, if it's going to go up
No.
to
It's
a
not that he
level
doesn't want.
whereby this
Who
and
doesn't
that,
want the bank account to increase?
then why
Get
why
my
is it?
zeros to be added? Like
So why
9.
isn't it doing it?
Maybe he cannot do
no,
it. Maybe he's
I
not saying.
I think
Maybe he's not
'Cause he
saying.
failed.
Okay, let's not
You
say
see, that's the
failed.
part- that's the
maybe
part-
maybe
no,
he's
How
not
do you
saying.
feel that he failed though?
He failed.
He tried it
Beat
actually.
him at that. Like he can't. Let me tell you this. Do you know? It's so funny that there are rappers I've actually asked for collabos from, and some have done collabos with. Yeah. But there's some I've asked, and you give him a beat, and guy says, "Your beat." Why? Because it doesn't bang the hip hop way. It's either Afro pop or Afro.
He's too puristic.
Or it's a bit more R&B. Like
He's too
by the way,
puristic. He wants it to be.
serious.
He wants it to be
They
very
won't
pure.
switch. They will tell you, I can't rap to that beat.
That's what I'm
actually, they won't
saying.
say I can't rap. They'll say, "Tosa all afuna your beat in there."
Yeah. Because to them
You
they
get,
are
like,
locked.
They are
Their
locked. They are
mindset
rigid.
is locked.
Now
You
that's,
understand?
Now
That's
that's
the
why
same
I
thing
say,
that's
that's why I
happening
say
to
Aries
Aries.
failed.
Aries is also locked.
It's because
It's not that he doesn't want to
he
expand.
failed to expand.
Yes.
No, I
he's
think
locked.
I think that is not the case because they've went back to back before, and in a situation whereby they were all received in kind of like the same limelight.
Yeah.
Where Aries and Nasty C,
but
they were
the
coming
time-
up. The labels were
yes,
trying to get them
the
together.
time
Had
He
a
dropped
bigger
a
point
jam.
to prove.
The
That's what
time-
I'm saying.
see.
But he dropped a jam. They
No,
dropped a jam. They
the
went
time-
at it for some
no, the
time.
time when
Yeah.
And
the time
who won?
See, the thing you
And
guys
to
are
me-
not understanding is the time when he was trying to go with Nasty C, he was under ambitious. The
yeah,
level.
and
Yeah.
it
Now,
wasn't
on his
even his
own-
intention.
On his own, he cannot.
He can't.
Okay,
get-
yes.
He cannot. Like he has failed
I don't know why you're saying he has failed because they're not
because
even
he
beefing
who
like
doesn't
that.
want to grow.
He has failed.
There's
Now
nobody.
let
You
me-
No, I'm
cannot
saying-
say.
let
You
me
cannot
tell
say.
you why.
You can't say. Intentionally, he does not want to grow.
No.
there's
His
no one who doesn't
growth
want
is
to
not
grow.
based on first of
You
all
know why I
dissing,
consider it failure?
going back and
You know why
forth
I
with
consider
him.
it failure?
Why?
The reason I consider it failure is this. See, when they give you a task, yeah, you're supposed to prove yourself when it comes to that task. Yeah? Now let me tell you, and this is what even most artists
So
do.
it's like you're
No,
saying
listen.
Aries was given a task?
Yeah, he was given a task.
Who gave him the task?
The world, the
That-
community,
the challenge.
To do what?
to surpass. Let me.
You
tell
have to surpass
by
your
the
limits.
By the time, let me
You
tell
see,
you, when they give you, for example, when they, for
You cannot
example,
limit yourself.
no, let
I
me
don't
give you
think that's the
no,
case,
Let
though.
me give you.
I
don't
the
think
same
that's the
example
case.
that Nas and
Because
Jay-Z.
yeah.
Nas and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you this. Nas and Jay-Z. Do you know Nas is so hip hop compared to Jay-Z?
Of course.
Biggie and Pac.
Mm.
Do you realize that before Pac went, like they did that whole, they had girls singing their hooks and what? It was Biggie who did it first.
Yeah.
It wasn't Pac.
Yeah.
It was Biggie who did it first. And when he did it when he had signed to Bad Boy. When they switched it, they didn't even like the fact that it had a whole lovey-dovey melody.
Yeah.
They didn't.
They were too puristic of hip hop.
It seemed like it's diverting from
Yeah,
their
it's selling out.
And you're already making the point. When you
that's
see
so
when you
them.
see Nas, Nas can, go back and forth. You understand?
Yeah.
But when you see his career, he's not the type to really be about, okay, I want to go commercial and be better and make more money and do whatever and like create all that Jay-Z has created. For him, he's solidly, let me say, a
there's-
gifted rapper He's gifted as a rapper, a lyricist.
There's when
he can flow,
Yes.
and he's gonna give, but he may not give you as many commercial tracks as Jay-Z because you're gonna see
he can't.
Jay-Z.
He's not a Jay-Z. He does
No,
not
but
think like
he has
Jay-Z.
given us a couple of commercial
Yes, he
tracks.
has
though.
tried.
No, it's
But-
not that
but
he has tried. He has
See,
several commercial
he
tracks
has
that
tried.
are really, yes, he has
He
has
has
really
tried.
He's done it, but you see, he's not the type to really be even
No,
about
you
that.
cannot say it's not
You
the
see,
You
type.
that's the
understand?
thing. Now
It's
that's why I
not that
tell
he
you that he
can't.
has failed. Do you know? That's why I keep saying. You see, now let me tell you.
You
Why I
see,
call it
I think he
failure.
chose not to.
No.
Because that's what
I
he
think
wants
he
to
chose not.
believe.
No,
I chose
Yeah,
not
because
to.
he
you
did
get
it.
it. How do you tell me? How do you
Do
tell
you know?
me?
Do you know a
Me-
situation?
No, how do you say for me I choose not to have a house?
No.
Uh-huh.
Who said?
It
Let me
doesn't
ask
make
you.
sense.
Let
It's
me
like-
ask
it's
you.
like-
You're trying to say, there is having money,
The world is
Yeah.
here for
and
the
there is
taking,
you
and
having
you're saying
more
for
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have money, you have more money.
Yeah.
Just because
You don't
I'm
want to
not
make more money?
I'm not just because I'm not chasing as much money as you're having. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean I've failed to make money.
Okay.
It doesn't mean I don't want to have money.
Mm.
You understand?
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, just because I've not gone forward to really go at you to be number one on top on everything, it doesn't
I'm
mean
gonna
that I
ask you two
can't.
questions. Just two.
Ask me.
Just two.
Yeah.
Nas and Jay-Z, who's a better rapper lyrically?
Who is a better lyricist?
Who's a better like? In fact,
Nas.
even who's a Nas?
Yeah.
Who?
Jigga.
You find it to be Jigga?
Yeah.
Nas.
Huh?
Nas is a good lyricist, but a rapper,
Now,
I feel Jigga
now
is a better
let
rapper.
me. I'm going to direct this question properly to
Yeah.
both of you. But
Yeah.
when people are naming,
Yeah.
you've said Nas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's so many people that will say Nas.
Yes,
is a better
yes,
rapper.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So many people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When people are naming their top five,
Yeah.
most rappers or veterans, be it producers, be it anybody in the industry,
Yeah.
when they ask them for their top five rappers,
Yeah.
how many of them put Nas above Jay-Z?
Few. Not very many.
But so many of them, when you put the two together, will tell you Nas is a better.
Yeah.
Now, you see, this is the part I'm telling you.
You see where
Yeah.
Jay-Z has surpassed?
He has surpassed
Of course,
him.
that's what
here.
I'm saying,
You
yes.
cannot say that Nas chose to be in a position like
get-
that
Yeah,
where you're not
that's
regarded
right.
as the best. You see
can't
what
tell me
you're
Nas-
saying?
Nas, you can't tell me Nas doesn't be in the bathroom there saying, fuck, man,
Man,
like a guy.
you get.
You
I should
can't.
always be the one. You get.
No,
you
the thing
cannot
is
say
this.
for, you cannot say that
The
for you
thing
choose
is
to
this.
be number
The thing
two.
is
to
this.
come out
No.
to
Let's
make you
take
guys
it. Let's
think.
take
You
it to.
cannot say for you choose to be number two.
Let's take
Nah.
it to. Let's take it. Let's take it to.
It's-
No, you can be number one.
Yes,
You get what I
can-
mean?
Yeah.
No,
Like
check.
at the
You
end
cannot
of the
say-
day,
you can
cannot
be.
say-
it goes back to the
Aries
like
has
this.
chosen to always be
So-
under.
to be number
So okay. So you mean the myth has chosen to be number two?
I don't know.
Maybe he
Maybe
has failed to blow. You cannot say he has chosen. He has failed because you cannot
He's
choose
just
to be
cool.
number
He's
two.
just in his element.
No, he has
Which
failed.
element
He has
wants to be
failed.
number two now.
Who said? Who said he considers himself number
Let
two?
me tell. Now let me tell the funny bit.
Is he number one?
Who
When-
considers? Does
When
he
my best
consider
friend- let me
himself
tell you
number
this.
two?
When my best friend was alive, yeah.
Just a second. Turn to green.
The guy has failed. He
Let me
has
tell you,
failed to.
when I was my best friend, yeah, when we
Yeah.
were growing up,
Yeah.
this guy was, first of all, for him they were much richer than us.
Yeah.
That boy, when in S4 he drove to our lunch on.
Yeah.
in S4,
Yeah.
in S4, we all know in S4 there's no one who has a driving permit,
Yeah.
but man's drove.
Man's drove and had car, you know.
You know,
Yeah.
like yeah, man. I lived in his shadow. In fact, the whole of all level. I will tell you that there are so many nice girls that I know from Macquarie College. Because I'm an OB of Macquarie College.
Yeah.
I kid you not, very few of them even remember that I was there.
Yeah. But they remember the other
They
guy.
remember the other guy. They even tell you, hey man, that guy who passed away, you are his friend. Oh, you are. We remember you.
I remember I used to move with it.
Man, nonsense. But do you know how it felt? Because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
you can't be number two.
No, nobody.
wants to be number two
Nobody.
at anything they do. Nobody.
Unless if it's just a naturally.
For us, we're the kind of kids that when you run a race and you're even number two, you'd cry.
Yeah.
When they give you that cup after 100 meters and you're number two, you'd cry.
You
know?
get.
They give you the medonga tears in your eyes because you don't want to be number two.
Nobody enters the
In fact,
competition.
what's that song? About nobody cares.
Yeah.
Two, nobody remembers. I've forgotten the song.
Yeah.
But the guy was talking about, like, I have to be number one. There's
Yeah.
no way.
Everybody
You
wants
get
to be
it?
number one.
You know?
There's no one.
Nobody cares. 2, nobody remembers. Then nobody, like, he was trying to describe, like, man, nobody's going.
Nobody wants to be mediocre.
What I'm saying is,
there's no one who sets out
what I'm
to be
saying
mediocre.
I didn't talk about that nobody wants to be number one.
Yeah.
I'm talking about what you guys consider that makes a rapper greater than the other. And the angle you guys are choosing is, you know, okay, this person could be more commercial, but the other person could be as good, and they're just not taking the steps of, like, they're not doing other things, because it's not
then
only
don't waste
rap.
your time competing with that nigga.
No, the thing is this. There are some things, there are some codes people stand by personally, ethics, that they can't do certain things. And when you look into, okay, let's say, for example, the things that Tupac was doing that made him really great, it wasn't just his rap.
Yeah.
You understand? It was more of an activist. The guy shot 2 cops. The guy, like, a lot, like, he really, really, really advocated for the societies and the things that are happening. Yeah. And you're going to find that a lot of those things, Biggie didn't do a lot of any of those, or the things that happened to him.
He didn't even actually do any of
You understand? But then, for him, he had the ability to lyrically be commercial without doing extra things of, man, they have taken him to jail.
Yeah, that's what.
Yes. You understand?
Thank you for that example.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the same thing with Aries and Nasty.
That's what I'm saying. When you compare them lyrically, you're going to find that Aries stands with Nasty C.
No. Aries does.
You understand?
Aries,
but when you compare them brand-wise...
Aries does not have...
Brand-wise...
Aries does not have that instinct.
Actually, who has a more rapper demeanor when it comes to the two, if I may ask? Well, he's going to show up and he's going to earn the respect of a rapper.
Yeah.
Because he's going to appear like, man, at the end of the day, give me the mic. Nas said, all I need is one mic.
You see those things of people saying, "Oh, that's a nice bar."
No.
That shit,
let me tell you.
That shit is for you and your culture.
I don't. Let me tell you. That's the reason. Because I've realized that guys use that to just hide behind it. At the end of the day, bars are considered in music. When it comes to rap music in hip hop, you're not going to brush it away. That's why a lot of guys.
When it comes to selling records,
that's why most of our guys are doing chidandali.
You see,
because bars don't matter.
You can still understand. You can still do
because
hip hop.
You know why? How come? Listen.
Not having bars.
Hold up. How come? Hold up. But is it better than Biggie?
Does 50% have bars?
Is it better than Biggie?
But isn't he hip-hop? Until we're still saying...
He has bars as well.
Isn't he hip-hop?
But what I'm saying is, just say, guys are not talented to have both. At the end of the day, they're going to whoop you the other side. You'll whoop this guy in your commercial, whatever. But you're not going to take away the fact that there are some people who have both.
Do you know why?
You understand? That's why the top 5 rappers...
Nobody wants to be number 2.
The top 5 rappers...
Wait,
KSL.
See, it goes back.
You're going to give us your top 5 rappers. Yeah? You're going to give us your top 5 rappers.
International or local?
International and local. You're going to give us both international and local.
Mix these local guys, those guys.
Because here's the thing. Yeah. I'm sick and tired of... We're going to keep it 100.
No, but you see...
But here's the thing. KSL. Yeah. I'm sick and tired of guys trying to hide. If you don't have bars, it's okay. Try to make it out the way you can. But when people like Atlas step into the room, you're not really going to know them for their commercial tracks. You're going to respect them for the fact that they are lyrically good.
But you see now,
you understand?
The guy like Atlas.
So
a guy like Atlas is only going to be respected only in the hip hop circles.
No, not only.
Other guys don't know.
But at the end of the day, listen. And that's why you go wrong. Because you're trying to tell me Atlas can't do commercial tracks that the other people can know him for. He can.
You see, that's the thing.
And he has started to do it.
You see,
but because
what happened?
But because it does more of this, and you're the ones.
No, see,
and it's the same thing.
Nobody chooses.
Green, it's the same thing. You're trying to say
they should not lie to you.
So you're giving value. You're giving value to his point that in Uganda, English rappers are not gonna make it. Because what? They're only known to the people who love that.
You see,
who understand
he does not
see. Not only who understand English.
The land community.
No, see. What I'm saying is,
plant kids.
What I'm saying is,
the plant kids.
Let me tell you, as we speak at the moment, Atlas does not have the capacity to drop a hit song. It's okay.
That's a wrong statement.
I'm telling you.
Because
Guy,
the fact that people's tracks
you
can
cannot
come
tell
back.
me you have spent all these years in the industry and you've not made a hit song.
No, because not being active is different, bro. Not being active. There is already some tracks that Atlas has made and they can't be matched by most of.
What's his biggest hit?
Okay, to me, the songs that I love.
What's his biggest hit?
There are very many.
What's his biggest hit? Is the question. Name one. What's his biggest hit?
No, not that one. Not that one. The title is going out of the one I like. What's it called? Yeah. Yeah, Montega.
To me,
Montega.
I asked you what's his biggest hit.
Montega. To me, Montega is his biggest hit.
To you.
To me, yes.
Does it make it a hit out there?
To me, it was do me.
You understand? So at the end of the day,
So
you're going to find that there are several tracks actually you can mention that could have blown even much bigger, but the person didn't really make the moves to be as commercial. Because trust me, if Atlas was booked for these different events, he would have been welcomed.
Atlas,
you understand?
See, guys,
it goes back.
Let us not sugarcoat and what for the sake of arguing. Atlas's biggest songs are the ones with Chameleon. Here, whether you like to agree or what. That is the plain truth.
Okay, just say the most commercial songs.
His biggest songs, of course.
Not the biggest songs. That doesn't make your song the biggest song.
What's Atlas's biggest song?
It doesn't. I told you, Montega.
It's not his biggest song.
Other several ones.
Yeah.
You go, guys. Let's check out the views.
Now check.
No, but you see, Colin,
hold up.
Yeah.
Our guys are already complaining of UPRS giving them little money.
No,
what's going to make you consider these views?
Collins, listen.
In
the
Uganda,
reason why
as a determinant.
UPRS doesn't get views.
Why?
UPRS doesn't collect money from YouTube.
No, I'm talking about a situation whereby
you. How do you tell people are watching you?
A situation whereby if you've not promoted your song to a level whereby it's going to reach different places.
That is why.
Did he promote Montega?
Yes.
Did he promote Montega?
No.
That's what I'm telling you. It's not among his biggest songs.
That's what I'm saying. What do you consider as someone's big song? Maybe you're saying most popular song.
You see, that's why I asked.
Look at this guy.
I asked you.
No, being known
that's why I
doesn't mean
asked
you're
you.
big.
When you compare the two, who's your best?
Who and who?
Like when I said Nas and Jay-Z. That's why I asked you two questions. Like, when you compare them, who's your best?
Yeah.
But when you ask people to name their top 5, how many of them do they rank Nas above Jay?
Yeah.
Regardless of the fact that most of them will find Nas being a better.
Yeah.
And when you ask, you don't say, who's your best rapper lyrically? Who's your best rapper? No, wait. You see, that's why I want to. That's why.
Who is your best rapper?
Who's your best rapper?
Yeah.
You get.
Yeah.
Like.
So who is your best rapper in Uganda?
In UG?
Yeah.
Himself.
Green, who is your best rapper in UG?
In UG, can I tell you?
Green,
may I have my best rapper?
One chance. You only have one chance, bro. There is no backtracking. There's hold on. I still love my job. I take it back.
I still love my job. I still love my job. See, for me as a producer, I cannot name because other artists are feel some type of way.
Okay,
you'll be like that guy.
No.
Hey, you get what I mean?
No, hold on.
When I'm encouraging guys in the studio when we are recording, you be like, man, you're dope.
Step out of your producer realm.
I cannot. At the moment, I'm speaking as a producer.
Can,
this
right?
podcast,
I'm telling now.
No, I cannot.
Magic, whatever. You're not a producer now. So Green Amani. Who is your best rapper?
No,
in Uganda.
I'm not going to mention. I'm not going to mention. I'm not going to fall for that.
I don't think I have
for that. That trap.
I have a top Ugandan rapper.
No, okay. Here's the thing. You're going to give us your top 5. But before you do that, you're going to speak about the album. Tell us how come it took you so long to make a solo album? Because you have a collaborative one and then 2 EPs.
Yeah.
So in a space of 10 years, when did you release these 2 EPs actually?
The first EP came out in 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was African Childhood Stories.
Yeah.
Then I think Father to Son came out 2 years later after that. That's 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 2019 I won an award. Yeah. And then after that. Downward spiral.
I think we should first clear out. I encourage people, like, do awards matter to you as much?
Yeah, they do. Because at the end of the day, that's like acknowledging that, your work actually means something.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, when someone downplays awards, I will never respect you if you downplay awards.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why
unless of course you have your
Chief
personal
felt a
issues.
certain way. Yeah.
Unless you have your personal issues, you can't downplay them. People always
You
do.
can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
No, I'm
Let me
saying
tell you,
personal,
very dumb.
individually, if you are affected by them in one more or the other, you can, speak about it and be like, I don't trust and I don't believe in these awards.
Yeah.
You understand? And you can actually, because of that, you can tell people you shouldn't believe in the awards as well. Because they've given a reason. But now you who won an award, and today those awards maybe 2 awards later, they are not as legit as they were when you won them. Do you still have value for them?
One, me when I won them, yes, to me they made value, even though there were people trash talking them. Even the recent ones, even the most recent ones, I was nominated and all that.
Yeah.
But you see, the thing about awards is this: they have to have, how do they call it? No bias whatsoever.
Yeah.
No bias whatsoever. Let me tell you, however good an artist is, however good, you cannot be good 365 days a year for 5 consecutive years. It's impossible.
So basically you're saying there are people who win awards on every
Not
award.
Yeah.
For Bully Award, there are people who have won Bully Award ceremony by now award.
Even when they have not done anything constructive that year.
Nothing.
Yeah, and I think...
And that's where the inconsistency comes in. Of okay, what's going on?
Yeah.
I thought this was like... Let me tell you, let me tell you, there are things that I feel, and the reason why I was asking the other nigga to meet with Chief, and so that they can have a conversation, and he understands why he's speaking from his... You get?
His point of view.
So that they can align that. Let him explain to him why it's like that. Because Chief had valid reasons. Why he said... Chief had valid reasons. Yeah, in a real valid reason. In fact, if you host Chief here, he'll give you his valid reasons.
Definitely.
We will, definitely.
They have valid reasons. And there was... For example, let me give you an example. I think they're the most recent awards. Yeah? And I don't know even if you tried Googling them. Yeah? I don't know who won Song of the Year. But in that category...
They are that unremarkable. You can't even remember.
No, let me tell you. I don't even remember the people that were nominated in that category. But I remember one jam. I don't even remember
my guy
who
here
won.
was nominated.
But these guys didn't win. But the other guys won. In that category, there was... In fact, even right now, if we backtrack... Yeah?
See,
3 years... No, wait. 2 years. When was... the song Ruyonga Wonder JR, what's it called? Zex. When was it?
What's the
released?
plan?
2022.
That one.
Yeah, I think 2020.
The party.
Now the awards that came after. Yeah? That song was in the category of Song of the Year.
Yeah.
I want you to name for me which song beats that in the hip-hop category. Which song beats that song to date?
Actually, it's recent that it was awarded.
Recent? But even before that, it was nominated. Did you know that? But
which song won that time?
I don't remember. That's the thing. Now if they tell me Song of the Year, how does it win? Because
for me,
but I can remember the guys who were there.
Me, the issue I have with those guys...
Question mark.
KSL. For me...
You see, now you tell me there are no valid reasons why someone would question them.
There are so many reasons.
Yeah,
for me,
so many reasons.
The other thing is, those guys tell the young artists, please send in your songs to nominations. But they nominate other guys who didn't even send in.
Yeah, but I think,
you get what I mean? So it's not fair. Like, how do you tell an artist, please, if you want us to nominate you, send in your what?
And then you don't get nominated.
And then the one who didn't even bother gets nominated.
Because they have a name.
Yeah, because me, there's a I was called. I will not say.
Yeah.
I was called and they told me this year we are going to give you artists. But then I just brought up Rachel.
Yeah.
They're like, we are going to give you an award. And we ended up getting 2 awards.
For what and what?
Best female
rap of the year and what?
new artist of the year,
New
rookie of the
artist
year.
of
Yeah.
So, but I was called like 3 months before the award ceremony. They're like, we are going to give you this award. And if you follow those awards, like back, you realize there's a certain clique of people who always make the cut.
At the end of the day, it's music business.
That's the thing.
At the end of the day,
You
it's
see,
music business. So
you see,
I
it's-
think we're growing
And then,
Yeah.
in
and,
a
and then
situation
also,
whereby we have the opportunity to organize like legit awards.
and also,
Yes,
but
we do.
because most parties are not as involved as they should be,
Yeah.
there is no fairness in
leave
terms
alone
of
that, and also,
how the award is organized.
yeah,
Because there are some situations, to be honest, whereby if something is just starting up,
yeah.
we have to make it look legit as we are gathering more information,
But
as we
it
are
has to
getting
be,
more people.
instead of us making it look
Because-
legit,
How
it has to
old
be
are they?
legit.
There are very many situations I've seen whereby there are categories where the people they've included, the songs they did,
And not even
actually
hip-hop.
the people in that
The track
category,
doesn't even sound hip.
you understand? No, like they don't even. I think they stopped making music. They're just trying to include.
They're bigging
them
up
so
their
that they-
friends.
you understand? Like
They're bigging up their friends. See, and the other thing is, you know,
Yeah, they are big.
I'm not sorry to say this.
Mm.
Those awards don't have a value. You cannot
True.
you cannot go, for example, if you're like pitching to any company for work and tell them I won this award. It does not carry that weight
Yeah.
to prove
Yeah,
your
but-
case that this guy actually is this great. He has won this.
Because there's no
It doesn't have value.
authenticity.
man, most
Because
most
even those guys, when you go and pitch to them and tell them, we've won awards, this award, they're like, what's that?
Which award?
Which award is this?
yeah, but
Like,
I,
even
I think
The people I'm
partly,
pitching to do not
Even-
understand.
I think
You're like a
partly-
They do not
joker,
rank-
man.
they do not
You're
rank
big
it.
joking.
yeah,
So-
I think partly also it's not
if the
just the
corporate-
organizers
if
to
the-
blame.
Mm.
If the corporate
Who
committee
else is to
cannot
blame?
rank
No,
it,
it's all the
what
stakeholders.
value
the,
does it have?
The artists, by the time the
Are you sure
awards
there
are
many
getting
stakeholders?
organized, by the time the awards are getting organized,
Yeah.
you're going to find that very many artists, like there is a few people in hip hop, a few hip hop artists, that are legit to be included in a way. Most of them don't have work. Most of them, like the last time they released the track, so you're going to think about
you know,
KSL.
you
You're
know-
going to think about. And before you know it, you may include only those in most of
You
the
remember-
categories.
you remember the value that
Yeah,
Palm Awards had?
absolutely.
You remember the
Yeah.
value that Palm Awards had?
Yeah.
Like, that guy's a Palm Award winner. It had value.
Yeah, but
But
it was
now you
also
say, like,
built.
that guy is a hip hop award winner. It's
Hey,
like,
guys would even look at you and be like, what?
Yeah, but because back in the day, the hunger for
no, it had
music
it-
was there.
Leave alone the
Like
hunger.
people were making.
Leave-
Mm.
They were
Actually,
going commercial in every
actually,
corner.
listen,
Everybody was coming
see,
up like you could
actually,
see.
see, the awards created the hunger because at that
Yeah.
time, the artist of the year would get a car. What does the artist of the year get here?
I think there was a
You ask me
time.
what I got when I won.
What did you get? Just say you got a meal.
Wow.
You get.
Weren't they giving $1 million for each award when the MTN awards?
They were
Hip-hop
giving it for the
awards?
challenge.
That was a meal.
It-
Yeah?
A
it was-
meal and then what?
No, I'm saying 1M.
A meal and then what?
It's better than nothing.
What do you mean? I'm working the whole year to get
No,
1 meal?
So here's the thing. That's
It
why I
doesn't
was
have
telling
value.
you
You're not
that
valuing
we
our
are still
hustles.
putting ourselves together.
How many years down the road?
A meal.
So how many times have the hip hop
Yo.
awards being organized?
Yo.
You see where they are
How many years?
organized.
How many years?
You see their accolade.
Now, do you see where? Now, let me give you an example.
9 years
Recently,
down the road?
Where were they?
You saw what?
Former Panamera. Recently, where were they?
Yeah, somewhere
Former Panamera.
else.
Former what? Former what?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you.
Ebara. Former
That's
what?
what I'm telling you.
But we are 9 years into
When
it. You
MTN
cannot say we are
UG
reorganizing
when
ourselves.
they were
For
still
9 years.
MTN UG Hip Hop Awards, they were held at the warehouse in MTN. Yes, it was a warehouse. But let me tell you, that made more sense than
So-
taking me to
so-
Panamera.
so-
How do you take me to... What do you... Come on.
So what's stopping
Well,
us?
we are always going to drink at
What's stopping us from going to Serena?
That's the whole point.
That's the point.
These are
I'm asking you, what do you think is stopping?
Talk to the stakeholders. What is stopping you from
No,
going to
and
Serena?
aren't you an artist?
He's not an organizer for the award.
I'm not an
Aren't you an
organizer.
artist?
I'm not an artist.
How is
But
he
you've won
responsible?
an award before.
Yes, I have.
How is he
When they make
responsible?
something,
Did you ask questions?
I won an award.
You got
when
a
they
meal
make
and
something.
you are like, bruh.
That
Yeah,
meal
but-
gum that night.
See, but you see,
It didn't
that's
even-
disrespectful. You cannot tell me an artist is working the whole year
To earn a meal.
to earn a meal.
But our structures
No,
are not
it-
even
that's
sufficient
not
enough
value.
for you to even claim. That's why even our top artists are crying that they send me $200.
No, but let me tell you something.
no,
Do you know
$200
what-
in royalties. That's actually big money
Tell me.
because the artists don't live off royalties.
Tell
royalties
Weasel.
supplement.
Look in the
Yes,
camera.
Royalties supplement
Tell Weasel.
everywhere,
Tell Weasel.
even in Europe. Royalties are not big.
And that's why he asked. You see, that's why Weasel told them, remove my catalog from.
But okay.
Because
Grace,
at the end of the day,
hold
he
on.
had
Grace,
money.
Grace got $1 million.
yes.
So, Reddy and Weasel's catalog and Grace's catalog.
No,
Which
see,
Grace? Nachimera.
Yeah.
see, royalties is not about the catalog. Royalties is about how many times has your song played in the
Yeah.
bar. They calculate how many times the song has played on the radio.
So
Even if you have
so
1 million songs,
okay. So you would say
they count the number of
okay.
times.
You would say
So
good,
played.
you
If
good like
Grace got a
music.
if
Yeah.
Grace got a meal, that means her song must have played more times.
More times.
And it could
So-
have been a gospel
so-
song because
so-
you don't know which song.
No. So let me ask
Specifically.
you. So is it
And Kasime and almost the same money. You want to say and Kasime played the
was it music? Come on, bro. It wasn't music.
She's a singer and she said
Yes.
she received the same amount.
Which amount?
She
I know that.
she always shares
Yes.
Ah.
Angie,
Yo, come on, bro.
no,
Don't even.
You guys, the thing you're not understanding is how these things are calculated. See,
Okay.
You may
no,
find-
we understand. We
you
understand
may
what
find
you're
now
saying.
like an artist like Slender MC.
Yeah.
You find this song playing in Chisoro, yeah, but it's played more frequently than you who's in Kampala and your song's playing.
Yeah.
He's most likely to earn more than you.
I
Even
don't
if
think,
you're a
I
bigger
don't,
artist.
I don't
Yeah.
think those guys even collect
That one
money
I
from
would
that
believe.
side.
They do.
I don't
But-
think they
but you
care.
see the
Slender
thing
has
is-
received.
I don't
thing
think
is,
they
Slender
care.
has
you're
received
comparing
money from
Reddy and
EPL.
Weasel.
You understand? To
Not
Grace,
just any artist.
you understand?
Yes.
It doesn't
See,
make
Reddy
sense.
and
You see, you
Weasel,
guys are not understanding.
It's
Bruh.
like
You're not understanding.
It doesn't
is
really.
the
even
era,
if, even
the era of
even
Redden,
with
they're
that
not
case,
at their peak.
Even
Yeah,
in,
they're
no, but
So
even in that case,
you do not expect.
so you mean Grace is at her peak?
No, but you may find her song played more frequently. She's a gospel artist.
now
Does
she's a
that
gospel
make sense?
artist.
Really?
Yes, she's a
Now
gospel
gospel
artist.
Even if she's
yeah.
a gospel artist, which song was played?
Do you listen to radio?
How many songs?
Do you listen to radio?
Oh, from time
What's-
to time,
what's
yeah,
the
not so
song?
much.
See.
Not so much.
Auntie, that's the thing. You
Not so
cannot
much.
argue unless you go.
Nah, you're not going to say. Do you think?
Auntie, that's what I'm
I've
saying. I'm
listened
telling
to, I've
you.
listened to several radio stations and they've not played Grace for the times I've listened to them, but they
But
played,
they played.
Radio and Weasel.
Do you listen to
Yeah.
gospel radio stations?
Don't you see?
You see,
Again, I have to go into gospel
she's a
radio
gospel
stations.
artist. So how do
But
you-
let's talk about it
They
in
are-
a general
No,
perspective.
guys, see,
it's not
the thing
making
about-
sense
Okay, yes,
at
when
all.
when
It
you
does.
talk about it in a general perspective.
for us to
Yes,
understand
yeah.
how
it
royalties
doesn't make
It's
sense
impossible
at
to
all.
earn.
it does for
If
us
that-
to understand.
If that was their
Nah.
first
You see.
paycheck,
Nah.
yeah? If that was the first paycheck,
Bruh.
It wasn't the
all
first.
of them that
Bruh.
all of them are receiving from UPRA.
It wasn't the first paycheck.
You get.
They have received so many times,
Then-
even more than that.
then that means Weasel is just dumb.
He doesn't
I'm
know.
sorry to say.
Yes.
But
They
then
don't know
he's
how these
just
things
dumb
work.
for him posting that screenshot.
Yes. They don't know how these things work.
So I'm going to.
You get.
I just
And they
want to ask one
gaslight people like him who don't understand how that stuff works. You're getting pissed.
It's,
copyright.
It's all
See,
right. It's all right.
If
We
it's
may
the
not
first paycheck,
understand. We
if
may
it's
Not
the
the
first
first. It's
paycheck-
not the first.
we
that-
may not
that has an
understand.
issue. But if
Even
it's not-
even Grace posted complaining
But what?
about the meal.
How could she earn just a meal?
Yes.
Then that means that
You
must be the
understand?
first paycheck.
So here's the thing. Yeah, it could have been the first paycheck.
Be the
But
first.
And why
it's-
do you think they are rewarding her now?
But it's going to continue for the years. They have just restructured
get-
UPRS. We
Because
just
they were giving out from way back. They give after everyone.
no, we've just restructured UPRS. You see,
So
don't
the
argue from the
UPRS
point
people.
of don't argue from the point of
You're the
ignorance.
UPRS
no,
people.
I'm a member. I'm an artist.
Okay, so
As
explain.
a member, we
I
went
want-
for
I
the
want-
meetings.
I
They
want-
invited every
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah,
they did
so
not
I want to
invite
ask you one question.
specific people. They invited people. Please, we want to restructure this
I
thing.
just-
Please
sorry.
come through. Let us hear all your views and how
Yeah.
we can restructure this thing.
Yeah.
I just have one question.
Those who went. Those who did not go,
I just have
They're
one
not
question.
complaining.
Yeah, if you did not go for the meetings,
I
do not
just,
complain.
I just have one question though.
Yeah.
Do you think Grace Nachimera's music is played more than Good Life music?
It's not. See, you're not
I'm just
understanding.
asking. I'm asking
You're
you
not
'cause
understanding. See, the thing is,
Could
first,
you answer that
you
question
need to first
though?
know the royalties have been paid for which time to what time.
Yeah, but could you
Yeah.
answer
They could
that
have
question
given
though?
Grace $1 million. Maybe her songs played. The period of collection was like 6 months, and the other guys was like 2 months. So
Yeah.
He said 18 months.
18 months. All of them
All
18
of
months. Yes.
Ah.
It's royalties. It cannot be big money. It's supposed to be points. See, the thing you run, it's points. It's points.
Less
Yeah,
cartoon.
yeah.
Yes, it's small
Though-
everywhere.
though,
It
can
is
I be honest
the
with you?
frequency.
Let me tell you.
See,
Over the
what
past
makes it
2
big?
years.
See,
Yeah.
what makes the royalties big is the frequency of the play.
Yes, but what
That's
what,
why I
what
asked
I'm
you
trying
a
to say is,
question. Do you think Grace
over the
Nachimera's
past
music
2
is
years-
played more than Good Life?
Probably.
no, over the past
Because-
2 years, yeah.
That's an assumption.
Over the past 2 years, to be
It's not an
honest with you,
assumption.
yeah.
They don't estimate.
Nobody really wants to be associated with Radio Weasel that much.
You get
Because
they are
of
past their peak. You cannot say that
Because
no,
of
they are
the
playing
what?
the same way they
because
were
of
playing.
Weasel's mishaps and what, and the things he's been doing, blah blah blah. He was
but-
at
but-
rally.
but
He's
it
always
doesn't-
drunk.
Why?
He's
No,
fighting,
no, no, no,
making
no, no, no.
interviews
No,
drunk.
I'm serious.
It
No,
doesn't.
for
It
real.
doesn't
Honestly.
take away from the
It
music.
does. That's
It
the
does.
thing.
It does.
Let me
Your
tell you,
image.
someone will even
Your
refuse
image.
to
How
play
you portray
your
yourself
jam.
takes away from your
I'm not
music.
talking about Weasel. I'm talking about the music they did with
Yes.
Weasel.
That's what I'm saying.
How
That
you
music
behave.
is played regardless of
Nah.
where
No.
Whether Weasel has no influence
See,
in terms of his
it
behavior.
does.
Do you know why?
When-
Do you know
Radio,
why brands,
when they
radio
punched-
is loved
when Weasel
regardless.
punched
do you know why
DJ
brands don't want to mess with you when you have
No,
an
but
issue
radio
in public?
is
Radio is-
loved regardless.
Radio is dead.
Yes.
You understand?
He's dead.
Yes,
And
but his
obviously
music,
so.
people are always paying tribute. They're not always paying tribute to Weasel.
But
But
you cannot
But they
play.
Let me tell
play
you, that's what-
radio's
That's
songs,
why I'm telling you.
radio and Weasel's songs because
That's
of
why
radio.
I'm telling you right
And because
now.
the songs
My
were
guy.
good anyway.
Do you know there are songs, radio and Weasel songs, you can't play
Like which one?
in certain
Well,
places of Kamocha? Do you know you can't play them?
I don't know. I
After
don't know.
last year's rally, do you know there are some songs you can't play? Not actually some songs. You can't. There are some places you can't play radio and Weasel songs. I can take you to a place in Kamocha called Big League.
So you could say no. That's now you're sounding more political than
No,
No,
that's
like
exact-
your behavior
what-
affects.
That's why I'm telling you.
I don't
Even
think
you know
it's-
this. Brands. There
So
are
that
things
means
you
there are
do
very many
that
artists-
Brands will disassociate yourself.
No,
with
but that means
and be
there are
like,
very many artists whom they can't play because they're associated with the other.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
many.
That makes sense. But
So
I'm saying
many.
generally, you're
Yeah.
not going to, corner us in whatever place you're
They
mentioning.
are going to.
That's not the case.
No,
See,
but
you
you see, that's the
understand?
thing. See,
Because in
no, I
fact,
mentioned
radio
one
and
place.
Weasel's music is not as political as, it's separate
but what
from
does the other
Weasel.
person stand for?
That's what I'm saying.
What does the other
It's
person
separate
stand
from
for?
Weasel. They are going to do it for radio.
Now,
No,
let me
you're
tell
They
not going,
will
you're
do
not
it
going
for
to
radio.
Play, you're not going to play
What?
only Weasel's verse and
At this
radio's
moment
verse
in
and
time,
Weasel.
I'm
If the
saying
song
they-
has both
they
of
can.
them, they will
At
not
this
play
moment
it.
They
in time-
can't play
No,
radio's
no.
part.
The things. Okay, let me tell you.
No,
They can.
Let
no.
me tell you.
And
Let
they
me-
do
let me tell
actually.
you
They
this.
do big
The
time.
things Weasel did.
They do big
So,
time.
so I don't. I
And
don't even want to mention his
I've
name.
actually spent so long without hearing radio and Weasel music.
The things he
I've-
did.
I've-
And
I
I'm always
always-
in
I-
clubs.
I
I'm
always
always
hear
out.
it.
I'm always
The
in
things
bars.
he said. Let me tell you.
Actually, me,
the things
every
he
day I have to
said,
pass a bar.
Yeah.
I don't
The
listen
things
to
Bus,
those
he
but
people.
said-
you don't hang there.
They don't play them.
all
How can I
that.
be in a bar for
They-
3
they
hours?
do.
How can I be in
Actually,
a bar for 3 hours and I
one
won't play
thing you
radio and
should
Weasel?
Green.
And you're saying
Green.
they play at
The
what
thing
time?
is this.
They
That's
play and
wrong.
people are going home.
What you're saying is wrong. In the clubs, they play radio and Weasel.
In all these,
Rarely.
They
They
play.
don't. They don't.
Actually, I
Really?
think DJs have a session whereby they usually drop
all these,
one or two tracks, not even all these.
they don't play.
All the clubs I've been to, they've always
See,
paid homage
see,
to radio.
radio.
I can take you to Bandali.
They
For
don't
a
play
man.
those guys.
Bandali,
Yeah.
they play.
And that's why I'm telling you.
They play.
That's why I even chose. I can
Yes.
take you to Bandali for
Yes.
more than a month.
Yeah.
And we even switch up bars.
Yeah.
And I kid you not, you won't hear radio.
They
song.
will
And
play. Trust me. At least I've been there. I'm not
You
talking
played
out
them
of...
when they played.
You'll hear in the bar.
They do,
in the
they
bar.
play.
More than you hear radio.
Yeah,
and
this
music.
You
guy-
get the day he went there is when they played the song and things they
Okay,
play when he's not
let's
there.
say the chances.
Hey,
You
Let's
got
say
to
the chances.
chances.
Let's say the chances, but the thing is, what I'm saying
Radio
is,
and
I'm not
Weasel
even
music is no
advocating
longer-
for them to for
It's
me
no longer- it's
like
no
to
longer
win
there.
an argument.
It's no longer
I'm
the
just
issue.
telling you, the most commonly old music that is played is for radio and Weasel. Out of the blue, not even because someone has requested. It's common to play a radio song. Let
It
me
is,
let me
but
even
it's-
just say
Actually,
it.
I can
Not
say-
as much
You
as it
understand?
Actually,
should be.
you see the time leading up to his passing, when he
Yeah.
released his own singles,
Yeah.
those play more than Good Life songs.
Yeah.
When he was solo.
Not really.
They play
I'm
Les
telling you.
Sous, they play
Let's do all those tracks they play
Yeah,
more.
but-
He was solo.
Actually, to me, the most common song that is played is that one of is it Kwacha Numia, something like that.
Hey.
Yeah, it's commonly played in the clubs.
Mm-mm. In the
I'm
clubs
not
you go
even a
to.
fan of listening to like their music.
Sure.
In the
I
clubs
love
he goes
the
to.
music.
The club you
Yeah, no, every time I've gone there.
You're
Bruh.
sure?
Last time we're
Well,
together
there's-
at the drop, did they play it?
Come on, bro.
You see, it's not there. Like
The drop doesn't exist
for,
anymore.
for you, just want to have
the
that
drop,
perception
the drop
that
isn't even there. But the
see,
thing is,
see, he wants to put.
no,
this-
we are not green.
He wants to give
Green.
this perception
The
that
only
for
time,
him what he likes
the only
is what
time
the world
Green has
likes.
gone out.
No, that's
is
not.
the
That's
only
not
time
how.
he's trying to say, did they play it?
My
No.
guy, I'm always-
You weren't
I'm always
there
out.
when they were playing it when I was there.
See, I always move around bars. Always. I always move around bars. I live here at around 11. I'm always moving. I go home at.
That's a lie. Which bars do you move
I always
around
go
to?
at home at 3 a.m. every
Which
day.
Which bars do you go?
So
to?
many molecules, all those Kololo bars. I'm always moving. Or else, see, and those guys even know me by name. All the
So
security
thing
guys.
Is this. The
See,
thing is this.
let me tell you the
The
truth.
thing is this. They play radio and Weasel's music in
in
the
all
club.
these,
Yeah, but not,
Not
as
in
much.
all these. They
the
play.
frequency, the
I've been
frequency,
to Vault,
the frequency.
They play the
No,
music.
see,
They even
I
play Bob
even-
Marley.
Even the
You see, they even play Michael Jackson, but the frequency has
we are talking
dropped.
about. Okay, you can't
It's not
say-
the way you were saying it.
Of course.
You get what I mean?
Nah, They
Yeah.
do play the music.
It's just like
though.
some other bigger
They do play the
rappers
music,
we have.
and I'm
They
sure,
do play
and I'm
sometimes.
sure,
But the
Yeah.
frequency
the people
of
in the comment
plays.
sections are going to stand with me because they'll
You
go
see,
out.
See,
I've been,
by the time
I've
it
been
reaches
to
a point,
lot of
see,
places.
let me tell you, by the time it reaches a point whereby now Ugandans are trying to compare a new kid with radio.
What new
They're like,
kid?
Joshua Baraka is better than radio. Shows you that the times
I don't-
have changed.
I've
Yeah,
not
Guys
had-
are on a new
I-
era.
I-
Yes. It's
Yeah.
there. So, by the time that conversation comes up,
been
that shows
ongoing
you
for a
Man,
while.
at least you agree. When this other guy adds, this guy is going to go ballistic.
No, but these
The thing is
conversations
this.
have been there.
The thing is this.
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw
But
it.
it's absurd.
So,
I saw it, and
So,
guys were talking
Auntie,
about
It's
how
absurd though.
Auntie,
That's why I keep
listen,
telling
let me-
the
let us
audience
make my point.
that you always like
let me
misleading
make my
the new
point.
cats.
Let me make my point.
Let them marinate.
Let me make my
let them-
point,
let
please.
them
By the
breathe.
time these guys are comparing, that shows you that the times have changed.
I
Guys
know,
are not on
that's
the
a
radio
wrong
boat
thing.
anymore.
Anybody is compared to anybody anyhow.
No, times have changed. The radio
that,
boat
that's
sailed.
that Gen Z's stupid mentality.
See, the radio
That's-
boat,
that's like saying-
great as he
You
was,
understand?
sailed.
You can't all the work
The
the,
Michael
man
Jackson
has done
boat-
from the start
Okay.
to finish.
See.
The tracks is written and you just come
Okay.
out and start
Radio and
comparing
MJ.
people to him.
Radio and Michael Jackson,
How-
who was
how-
bigger? Who was
It's
greater?
crazy.
Uh-huh.
Radio and Michael Jackson,
No,
who was greater?
that comparison doesn't
If they're
count.
not playing Michael Jackson,
It doesn't
what
count.
makes you think that
That
they're going to play one who wasn't
comparison
greater than
doesn't
Michael
count.
Jackson?
Michael
That's
Jackson.
this guy.
Michael Jackson
But
has a
you see-
movie.
Okay, let me give you a comparison that counts.
That's
Didn't
the
they,
playing club.
didn't they just release the
and
Michael
Jay-Z.
Jackson movie? You
Yes,
understand?
but,
so
but do they
they're
play music
always
in
going
clubs?
to pay homage one more
I
or
want
the
to give-
other.
I want to give you, I
During
want to give you a
the month of
comparison.
his death is when they play.
He's still the biggest artist even when he's dead.
Kendrick and Jay-Z.
What's up with them?
Now let me give you this.
Those are the
See,
things
do you know-
now.
do
You see?
No.
They cease to make sense when you start to compare such.
No, it's no.
You understand?
doesn't.
It doesn't.
No, I'm trying to give
Nobody's
you.
compared to radio,
No,
first
I'm not.
of
I'm
all.
not comparing.
And
I'm trying to give you the reason
The radio boat
why.
said he was a
Just
great
say-
artist.
Just say
Comparisons.
Great
the
artist,
potential
talented,
to be as great
that-
as somebody is
that
there.
pot,
Yeah.
see,
But don't
that pot
compare
said,
in terms of this person is
No,
probably
he
better than this
wasn't.
person. No.
He wasn't comparing. He was telling you. By the time these guys have started to do comparisons,
That's what I was saying.
That's
Maybe
what
they
I'm
don't
saying.
understand
It's
English.
wrong. They are wrong
not
to
wrong.
do comparisons.
It's not wrong.
but it's
No,
the
no, no, no,
wrong
no, 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 no,
situation
no, no,
Their
no,
that
no.
opinion.
creates-
That's what they
No,
feel.
no, 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 no.
environment
If we were to
is
consider
creating
everybody's
that
opinion, a lot of
comparison.
people are
Look at-
talking trash, and you're taking up their opinions.
It's not,
That's pretty
no,
much obvious.
It's not taking up
If
their
we're
opinion.
talking in general perspective, we're not going to listen to everybody that is going to have something to say.
No, that's the thing.
You gotta have to
No,
have
what we are
some
saying
level
is-
of
what we are saying
experience and
by the
worthy
time,
to even say
let me give you an
to make a
example.
statement about Moses Radio.
Do you know why it's
You
so
understand?
hard? Do you know why it's so hard to hear comparisons of Jay-Z and Kendrick, regardless of what Kendrick has achieved? First wait, I give you the first wait.
Listen to the point. Don't argue.
Do you
for
know
the
why
sake,
it's
because
hard?
the guy you like has been mentioned.
Do you know why? Do you know why? Kubanga Jay-Z nayo cha. But wait for him to fuck up.
Listen.
You get-
No, I'm serious.
Listen.
No, I'm serious.
Listen. And
Wait for him to mess up.
let me
Proper.
You will
tell
see.
Wait
Hold
for
on,
him
hold on,
to
hold on,
mess
hold on,
up
hold on,
prop-
hold
in
on.
fact, no wait. Let Jay-Z.
Hold up.
Let if Jay-Z was
Hold
on a Trump
Hold up.
campaign.
Hold up. Let me tell you. To hell with all that.
You see how they
You get.
To hell with all that. Because Kanye showed you.
because of the Trump campaign.
That's what I'm trying-
Kanye
you
showed
get.
you already, though.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Kanye showed you already.
First, listen to the
Oh.
point. Not just argue
It's not-
for the sake of winning
what-
an
let me tell
argument.
You already made
It is
the
not-
point.
it is
I
not-
know
it
you're
is
heated
not about
up.
the comparison.
But yeah.
You
Yeah?
listen to the
It's
point
not about
we are
the
making.
comparison.
Now he's talking, you're talking.
It's about,
Auntie, 'cause you're not understanding.
It's about the actions
Okay, calm down.
of the artists that lead to the comparisons. You get
It's a
Thank
what?
you.
the actions of the artists.
So,
For example, first hear us out. For example, Weasel. When Weasel was on the rally, the campaign for the other guy,
He's
blah,
actually
blah,
destroying
blah.
their legacy.
You get. Do you know what he jazzed? Do you know the things he said? Do you know
He's destroying the
messages
legacy
he
of good
posted?
life.
Now let me try to paint this picture for you properly. Yeah, how people who are on the opposition side, how they see you when you affiliate yourself to those guys.
Not even opposition side.
Yeah.
That guy came on an interview and he's drunk. You get?
You
Now, people
like,
don't want to associate.
They
They're
start
like,
to see you in that light. Like,
yes,
let me tell you everything. Let me tell you. They actually tell you, like how they say,
you can
it
fuck up
takes
your good
a
work
long time
to
to
build a name.
reputation or to build a name
You can fuck
it
it up
takes-
in 1 minute.
in 1 minute. And that's exactly what Weasel did.
Another perfect example is when the chameleon beat that border guy.
Yes.
And pulled out a cane and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. It's not that
It did not change
it's
the fact
not
that he
it's
has
not
great
people,
music.
People are undermining their works. There's no, they
Yes.
can't
He
take
had
that
great
away.
music. He's still a great
They
artist.
can't.
But guys are like, we're not going to
But
listen to that guy
the
again.
fact that he is putting himself in a position that makes it look like he is
He's an oppressor.
an oppressor. as
Fuck
well.
that guy.
Guys are like, man, to already now.
Yeah.
You get. Guys will even tell you we don't want to listen to that music anymore. Why?
Not because that his music
Not
is bad.
because the music is
is
not
great.
good.
He has
What,
done
what,
hits.
what,
He has
no,
done
what?
what? But yes, it
But
happens.
because of look at R. Kelly
Yes.
right now.
we didn't say that it can't happen.
Cancel.
That's
People
what
cancel.
I'm
They cancel
saying.
culture. They cancel.
Building up to destroying somebody's reputation and legacy, that's individual basis. You
That's what we are
understand?
telling
And that's
you.
what
Why the
So
music is
it
no longer
can-
playing at
Nah,
that
it
frequency.
doesn't. Maybe Weasel's music. So the thing is,
That's how you play radio without
there are
playing
very
Weasel.
many songs.
I tell you, play one
So,
half the.
no, that's
Maybe
what
you
I'm
play half
telling
the
you.
song. But
That's what I'm telling you.
People don't play it because of that.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
The guy has fucked up
You're
the
not going
legacy.
to tell me that if, let's say, they play a track like Ability, you're going to be like, oh, this and that.
They don't
'Cause
play
play
it.
those tracks.
They don't play them.
They play Whistle song. They play. So you're not going to be cancelling because just
think
because
you haven't.
you're saying. But the thing
You
is
need
this
to
anyway.
meet some of these.
No,
new
the thing
chaps.
is this
no,
anyway.
it needs to go out more.
No, at the end of the day, those guys don't even count as much.
They do.
Because it's more
It's
political
the fans,
than
the fans,
musical.
the fans
So
count.
to me, at the end of the
But it
day,
plays a
if it's
big
more political,
role.
then I'm out of the conversation because at the end of the day, you're also wrong in your own way because you're choosing a party.
The fans-
because somebody else chose
Okay.
another party. You understand?
Yeah.
So when it comes to music,
Do you know-
you don't include that in there.
It includes. See,
you
Let
see,
it be
let me tell
individual,
you.
it's okay.
Let me tell
But
you, do you know?
can't tell
Do you
that-
know why?
can't-
See,
now that can apply to us.
Then what's
Let me
the
give you a
difference
pers-
between
You see,
the two of them?
That
Let me
can
give you a
apply to
perspective.
What's
us.
the difference between
me
the
give you a
two of them?
perspective.
But to a layman,
You
who
understand?
sells
Wait,
you
wait,
a
wait.
choker
That's
shop
what I'm
down
saying.
there?
Damn them.
Let me give
We're
you my
not- We are
perspective.
not going to live by their rules.
You
just
cannot
because
live
they
by their
feel-
rules.
At
alone
At
for
the
your
end
show.
of the day,
Listen.
I'm going to make music. There are people
Then
who are
live
going
in
to
your
like
own
it.
world
There are people who
alone.
are not
But
going
then
to
let
like
us
it.
listen to the
Just
music.
because you don't like it
No,
because
listen.
you have a party that
Guys,
you fall
you're-
under.
you're
How am I
shouting.
going to help that?
See, let me give you a very good example.
How am I going to help
Let me give you
that?
an example. Actually, before radio died, when they did the Tubonganawe campaign, remember? Do you know that their show, people had refused to go until the government compensated them because people are not coming for the shows?
Yeah.
So
He was
here's
still
the thing.
alive at the time.
He was-
Even promoters were
he
jamming
was-
to book
Yes.
him.
anything to
Because-
do with politics. that's
the-
what
You cannot say it
gonna
doesn't
happen.
matter. It
That's what is
matters.
going to come out. That's what I'm saying. If it goes into politics, how are you going to help that?
Because
But they did go
politics-
for
You understand?
politics.
So what
That's
you
what
want,
we are telling
so what
you.
do you want them to do?
And that's what they are telling you. Reason why Radio's
to
music
go
is not
to
playing.
go and holler at the other party so
That's
that
what-
this other party is
That's
also
what
like
they are
we don't
telling
fuck
you
with
now.
correct choices.
That's what they are telling you.
Nah, they have fans on this other party. Let them be supported
How
by
come the
those.
show was not
You're
full?
not gonna act like, oh, it's totally over
see-
because the other party. No, we don't
you see-
live by
The
those
one- the one
rules,
you
bro.
You see,
And
It's the same thing.
I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm not saying it does not affect, but
It does, big time.
It does affect, but it's the
Yeah.
same thing from the other side.
No, until now we are giving you
People from this side who don't mess with the other people as well will not play their music. So I
Now,
can
that's
stand by
the
a
thing.
narrative that, oh, the other person's music is not played because he went for the other party.
Some people
You understand?
Yeah.
So it's both sides. You can't put it as a stop, because if you had told me that,
we're not
okay,
putting it as a
this
stop.
and that, no,
We-
it's
we're putting it
and
as
when you make it political, that's it.
But-
you have
but-
to understand that when it comes to such
That's it.
they play a role.
That's why I'm telling you.
The
At the end of the
layman,
day,
that's the topic
they are
that-
not pissed because of the music. They are pissed because of something else. To
that's
me,
what we
it
are
doesn't
telling you.
count.
That's what we are telling you
At
the whole
end of
time.
the day, the music industry has already been affected, but still, guys are surviving.
Yes,
They're
but
still
it will affect
singing.
your numbers.
That's why I'm saying that you can't help that, because at the end of the day, there is going to be multiple parties, and you're not going to agree with the other people.
Let's
And at
not
the end
go
of the day,
political.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
Because
you see-
if you bring in politics,
See,
trust
I-
me,
I-
the conversation
I don't
is
know.
finished.
I don't know why we're arguing. Yet the point is very straight, clear.
Yeah, but don't
It
bring
doesn't
in
need an
politics to
argument.
validate your point. It
It
doesn't
doesn't
make
need-
sense.
It doesn't need
Because
an
it's pretty
argument.
much obvious people from this side are not going to
It doesn't
agree
need
with
an
people
argument
from
because at the end
other
of the
side.
day,
Yeah.
politics will always affect.
And, yes, and you're not going to
Either negatively
but also
or positively.
It means the people from the other side are also not like mentally stable,
No,
because you're going to understand that
you cannot.
someone
you can't-
personally is
you-
going to choose who they choose.
You,
You
Yeah.
get it? Yes. So if you're choosing to hate me for that,
argument, we are looking at the negative side of it.
yes.
Yeah.
Me and you can agree that some of the numbers, though some people who have supported other parties, the numbers
Yeah.
have reduced.
Yeah.
Some people like King Sa, their numbers.
Their numbers went up.
Yes.
It's the same people.
that's
Yes.
what I'm
And
saying.
yet
That
he's-
just say
And yet
that-
he's
that-
also
that-
it's-
that's what
it's a
I'm
political
saying.
Effect.
That's what I'm
You get it?
saying.
It's a political effect
it-
that has made King Sa
Yeah,
big.
that's what I'm saying. That
His
there are
concerts
certain-
are selling more
that's
because
what
of
I'm
politics.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Akamani
For a person, for
Kali.
example, because I
Yeah.
think probably Saha is just being spared, but the political effect can come to you in a sense that they're going to stop you from performing. You get, which is not fair
Of course.
on the other side as well.
Yeah.
So why should it be fair from this side hating the other side? And
No, it's
you
not,
know,
it's not hate
See,
as per
see,
se.
it is.
See, end of the day,
It is. That's the reality for sure.
At the end of the day, you cannot dictate how people feel.
Exactly.
Yeah, about
And you
certain
cannot
things.
also
So-
dictate
so-
how
So
politics
if
is
people
going to
stop,
turn out.
if people
But you
stop
can
playing your
choose
music,
not to be in people's
Because
bad
Yes.
there are people,
You
listen,
know that.
because on both sides there are people.
Yeah.
You can just say maybe on this side there are more people.
Yeah.
But on both sides there are people.
But if
So what happens to the other
you
people?
so you choose which
That's
side.
what I'm saying. Just
Yeah.
because they chose this side, then the other people are giving hate if they're not going to play your music just because you've chosen
but
this
you know-
side.
It's not hate.
You get. That's why
Yes.
I told you the power of the other side. If it comes to eat you as well and they stop you from performing, it doesn't matter what the other people say. You'll not perform for them.
But at the end of the
You get
day,
it? And
the
you're
power
going
from
to
the
lose
other
out,
side-
and it's going to be a hate.
at the end of the
hate
day,
hard
the power
people, hard people
the power
thing.
from the powerful side did not bring people to the concerts.
You get that's what,
It flopped.
Yeah, at the end of the day, but that's the all politics.
but
That's
they
what,
bought tables.
yeah,
you
but
get. But guys didn't come.
and for you guys, you think it's like it's a cute thing or whatever, but it's not from both
Yeah.
sides.
Yeah,
It's not healthy from both sides.
It's not.
Just because somebody falls this side doesn't mean you hate them. Just because they
No,
fall this
then
side
that
doesn't
means-
mean you
let me
hate
tell
them.
you,
It
So-
will be
But
That's
affected
what
what
and
is this
everything.
argument all about? Because I
why
don't
they
know
tell
where
you,
this
you
argument
need
came
to
from.
be politically correct.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are some people who haven't engaged in any, or even if they are, they've not shown.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm.
But the moment they show, they are going to be affected exactly the same way, whether you're this side or this side. It's going to be the same effect.
Nice. No.
You understand? It is.
not.
It is. you call yourself out and say you fall on the yellow side
What?
or
Me,
the red side.
Me, I'm a noob guy.
That's what I'm saying.
Red cape.
You say that confidently. You understand?
I'm a sure.
Exactly.
Straight up.
How would you feel if they stopped you from performing?
If they stop me from performing?
Yeah,
It depends where.
everywhere.
Yeah, they can stop you
They
everywhere.
can only stop me from performing in UG.
You can go and perform in
No,
Rwanda. You
I'm
can go and
saying-
perform in Europe. You can go and perform in the US. They cannot ban
Bryn,
you.
I don't want you
If
to
your music has
extend-
traveled,
I don't want you to extend that kind of narrative to you
Ata,
know
which
exactly
narrative?
what we're talking about.
Yes,
Yeah.
You'll
what
be
kind of
affected
narrative?
if you stop
Of
if you're
course.
stopped from performing in your own
course.
country.
Of course.
So don't try to act like I
course.
could go.
That's
elsewhere.
what we
No.
are telling
But
you
now guess
now.
what?
Radio songs are not
It
playing
is
because
affected, yeah.
Rizzo was being political.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
you're arguing that how can Grace can play more than this? But
What
we are
I'm
giving
saying,
you the perspectives why
If you had
Grace's music
said
plays
in the
more.
first place
No.
Yeah.
that it's
You're
because
not a
of
layman, we
politics,
explain to you.
I was going to
But-
tell
but they're
you
explaining to you.
instantly.
Mm.
I was going to tell you instantly if that's the case, the argument is out. And I started
But-
saying
but-
it the moment you
but
said
now you-
political.
You began
The moment
arguing
you
when you
went
were bringing
political-
Going in that direction.
Yeah, the moment you
Yeah.
went political, I'm like, it's pretty
You
much
see,
obvious.
See, the thing is,
Because people are
before we
affected
brought out
directly.
the reasons why, you were
There is
arguing,
no-
no, Grace
be-
cannot play more than this
Yeah,
one.
because to me
Until
it
we
was
got the reasons. So
because-
why are you arguing before the reasons?
because it was neutral. I thought you were saying they are on a decline
But they are.
naturally as musicians.
But still, naturally, yes,
when
they
you
are.
say music, when you say political, I'm like, I'm out. I'm out.
Even musically,
'Cause
they're on a
it's pretty
decline
much
because
obvious.
there's no,
You're gonna be
there's
forced
no
to go
new
on a
radio and Weasel
decline
music.
just because of what you support and what you believe in.
Even
That's
without
political.
Even without
It
politics.
doesn't. To me,
Now-
it's both sides. You're
now,
treating
let's be-
people this
let's
side
be
the way you
factual.
don't want to be
See,
treated.
let's
and
be
stuff
factual.
like that.
Even without
So,
politics.
Okay.
Even
Let
without
me
politics.
give you an example.
I'm
Even
down
without
with that.
politics.
I'm down with that though.
Even without
I'm
the
down
politics.
with that though.
Even without politics.
I'm done with that
Yeah.
though.
Even without politics. Radio and
radio's
Weasel music is on a decline.
Is
Yeah, it
played
is.
and it's loved. At the end
It's
of the
on a
day,
decline.
it's not.
decline.
You
It's on a
can't say it's
decline.
on a decline because it already set its bar. It's already loved the way it is. It's not going anywhere.
It's
That's
already
what you
went.
need to know.
It's not
going anywhere.
It's not on the charts.
Radio's music is not going anywhere. It didn't have to be ranked anymore because they're not as active. Radio
It's
is not
there.
here to.
People are not listening to that shit.
They are. What are they listening to?
Joshua Baraka.
No, Joshua Baraka has just begun and he's got, you know,
are listening to right now.
exactly. There is a season for everything.
We
I
are
don't want
listening
us
to
to
Kaba.
argue like as if
See,
we are just.
We are listening
No,
to
we
We
Kappa.
are
These
from
are
some
facts.
village whereby
No, it's not
pretty
village.
much obvious.
These
What's
are
happening
facts.
now? What's trending is what is going to catch your attention.
This is facts.
That's-
Yes,
No, as in what we are trying
but
to
it
say
doesn't
is
mean
what we are trying to say is they have what they have done has led them to even be compared to what's trending
Yes.
now.
We're not saying that they were not great.
what they have done. What
They were
was
great.
done. What
Like,
was
they
done.
did dope
What do
music.
you mean?
What
Like,
was done.
But that
Eh?
boat sailed.
What was done.
what Vizzo has done like this past few years?
Yeah, as part of the duo, has
Yeah.
affected
But-
the image of the good
Yeah,
life.
It
So-
has made the image deteriorate that now
Yes.
they
Of
even
Of course,
compare
let's
you
say
to
let's say no. You
Joshua
can
Baraka
you get-
and
they
they
can
can
reach a point
compare.
where-
They can compare.
So I don't know what you're arguing about.
They can
You
compare Weasel to Joshua Baraka.
Yeah.
No,
They
they
can't
cannot.
compare radio to Joshua
They cannot
Baraka.
compare Weasel to Joshua Baraka.
Of
Weasel
course
cannot
they
even
can't.
less Joshua
The music-
Baraka's.
let me
They
tell you,
can't.
not even let
Please.
me tell you.
Don't.
There's never been a comparison.
Just don't. Don't.
It's ready. They cannot.
Don't.
They cannot bring Weasel in this conversation.
Don't.
Yeah.
Please don't.
They
Enough
cannot
with
bring
that.
Weasel in this conversation.
We'll
But
go-
anyway,
we'll
yeah.
go on.
Politics is a dirty game. That's it.
Yeah.
But
So
without
here's the
politics,
thing.
their music was
Here's
on the
thing.
decline.
Politics is a dirty game.
Mm.
At the end of the day,
It's just natural. You see, it's just as
so-
years go by,
Yeah.
new artists take up the spot.
That-
The
that's
older
everywhere.
artists.
That's
Yes,
everywhere.
That's why we are telling you
No,
their
we're
music
not-
is on the decline. Naturally, it happens. Whether you like it or you don't.
But what he's
It's
trying
not
to say,
going to
no.
compete on the same
No,
level as
okay.
now
What we're
because
trying to
the other
say
one,
is-
this one is now played more. People want
No.
new stuff,
Until now, what
but
we're
the
trying
other
to
one
say
is the other one
don't
is
do
in the
shit
spectrum of
that is
classic,
going to make
classic
you
music.
like,
and they will play it
it's going
during
to bring
classic
you
nights.
down.
All these.
and they compare to niggas that are below you.
You
You
get.
get? Like at the end of the day, you will be great. You will do music. You will be
I'm
great.
saying maybe,
Everybody will.
yeah,
You
maybe
get?
if
But
you're
don't do
comparing
things
just
that are
Weasel,
going to compromise
you
your
can't compare
image.
somebody who has done great work and they are not even here to even defend that.
Yeah.
And then you put them in the same category.
See, now let me tell
The
you.
fact is, the
Yet these
music
people
is not
haven't
playing.
even amassed the level at which the other people
Let me tell
operated
you,
at.
have you
Yes,
ever had an
you get it.
argument?
You see,
have you ever had
One
ever
point,
had a
see,
misunderstanding with someone?
So,
Yeah.
one point people are not understanding is
Have you ever had a misunderstanding with someone and they bring your mom into the argument.
Anyway.
Without them knowing who
Anyways.
your mom is.
That's what I'm saying.
Or your
It's just
dad is.
ignorance.
That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you.
That's what I'm saying. It's just
that's the world
ignorance.
It's not
we live
ignorance.
in.
That's what I'm saying. It's just
That's the world we
ignorance.
live in.
It's not
Until you
ignorance.
reach a point.
That one
until
is
you
very
do dumb
much
shit,
so
and they'll be
understood.
Like, I know Silubuata, we talk
You
about
get-
it,
Yeah,
what
that's
you are-
it's
do you
very
get?
much understood.
According what he's trying to do is trying to play by the books in a way that no longer follows the rules.
You get?
We know, yeah.
So here's the thing.
Isn't
yeah?
isn't
You know, the
Rap
producer is
Island?
always trying to throw some shit from the back that.
Isn't rap?
trying to connect from those.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. It's like, it didn't have the mic. It can't be heard properly. Bruh, switch the cameras to yourself. Here's the thing. Yeah?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know, anything connected to politics, it's going to be messed up.
Yeah.
You get it? It's going to be messed up.
Especially in our
I
country.
don't disagree that Weasel is not moving as strategic and as professional
Yeah.
as it should be.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And
And that is
we
affecting
talked
the music.
his brand now.
The music they made together.
No, the music was already because
See,
even at that time
the
radio
music
was
remains
starting
intact.
Exactly, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
See.
Because radio was even starting to do solo projects.
Now,
Yeah.
do you know?
At the time, it was.
Do you know that who
going
runs the
out.
Good Life page?
It should be Weasel.
So
it should be him.
if you post some dumb shit,
Yeah, it's going
what
to
does
go
it
in
reflect
shambles.
on?
But people,
Yeah,
but
it's
people
dumb.
already know.
Actually, there was a time, what they are telling you, there was a time where people were like, but you're thinking the image of radio.
Yes. You're ruining
course,
it. Like,
of course.
ruining the guy's image.
you're ruining guys even talked about it.
Of course, because
Yeah.
Good Life going forward is not seen the same as before.
Yeah.
You understand? But I'm talking about the music. Radio's music is always going to
Yeah, the
stay
oldies.
because it's not here
We'll play.
to
You know, I said oldies night.
no, not even all this night.
telling
bruh.
you.
Just
They
like
play it
R.
for
Kelly's
real.
music is still played, but
He has
what?
songs, he has-
I don't wanna mess with him. They're
Ah,
like,
no.
You
no,
play
no,
the,
no,
you'll
no,
play
no.
it in your
At the
car
end
because
of
you're a
the
big
day,
fan at that
the only
time.
disadvantage is that somebody is not there to really,
But
you
the
know,
media-
represent the
Yeah.
music.
See, the media.
That's true.
Because you
The
mentioned
media
R. Kelly. If
is
R.
going
Kelly
forward.
was in the clubs right now and they would play his music because he's present, you understand? They'll
The
play
media-
it once
Tell me-
because at the end of the day,
tell me which club would pay R. Kelly to make an appearance
to
right now.
to make an appearance.
Even if he stepped out of jail right now.
No, anything is possible.
No.
Because guys still mess with him. They still rank him as the best.
I will
All
tell you
can't
this.
be lost. Trust me.
No, I will tell you this.
Trust
yeah?
me.
I will tell
Which
you
brand
this.
wants to associate
Trust
with R.
me.
Kelly?
When R. Kelly
we
steps
saw that
out,
with Kanye
there,
already.
there will be brands. If he stepped out right now, yeah,
He's
to
ruined.
be realistic, if he stepped out right now, yeah, and he got released and yeah, he's out. I kid you not, for a month he will make news, and after that he will be a nobody.
Unless if he gets saved and starts doing gospel music.
It was doing
Yes.
it already.
But he wasn't saved. He
He
didn't
was
come out.
doing it.
He didn't
Yeah.
come out publicly.
Yeah.
So
What's the
right now,
difference?
until right now, because,
I'm saying
because
is-
of the crimes and
all I'm
stuff that
saying
he's
is-
done,
You will
All I'm
have
he has
saying
to
is-
whitewash his
All
image.
I'm saying is it's definitely possible. It will be very hard for him to like really be the R. Kelly that
Yeah.
he was known before. You understand? But all is not lost.
Even to come
That's
back
what
to
I'm
people's hearts.
saying.
Let me give you an example.
get it?
Something I didn't really want to talk about because this is my friend, yeah, and I believe what she went through
What?
was a trying moment and all that and blah blah blah. But let me tell you this: when Keiko first came back, do you remember what happened?
What happened?
You don't remember what happened?
What happened? I don't remember.
Everyone wanted her
Yeah.
for an interview,
Yeah.
for a jam.
Yeah.
She
for an
even appeared at the
appearance.
show as
Yeah.
What?
Vinka.
Yeah.
For
Was
what?
it Azawi?
Yeah.
How many people want her right now?
Of course, right? Because she's not.
Why don't you say
But
she had great
That
music?
is what I am trying to tell you.
No,
Why
what
don't you
I'm
say she had the
saying
music
is-
speaks?
What I'm saying is, if
You get-
Keiko wanted, she'll still be with in those.
Do you think she didn't want?
No, what I'm saying right now. No, she had.
Me, I'm telling you,
No,
I was with her the time she came back.
so
and we were
here's the-
together,
here's
and
the
the
thing.
plans she had
Here's the thing.
are totally different from what.
Yeah, here's the
happened.
thing.
Why don't
Yeah,
you say
because-
she had great music?
No,
Let
come
it
on,
speak for
bruh.
itself.
As active as radio was, you can't compare it to the fact that Keiko had disappeared for quite some time.
That's
You
the
understand?
That's
thing.
now.
No,
Thank
what-
you. Now
no,
you
I'm-
answered
I
yourself.
am giving-
Yeah,
I
but
am
I'm
giving
saying,
you-
I'm
yeah.
saying, radio died. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
he'll never come back.
Yeah.
the amount of work he did is enough to stand him the test of time.
Yes.
He's not the first
You
artist who has
understand?
But his
died.
partner that they built that work with
Of
is
course,
working
now,
very hard
see,
to tear everything they work.
he's working
He's
very
not,
hard
he's
to
not the first
tear-
great artist
to
who has
tear
died.
the
We had
name
people like
down.
Whitney Houston who
Yeah.
are great.
He's
But
working-
they're not playing them the way you're
this
saying.
guy is bringing.
No, I'm giving you
But
facts.
anyways,
He's not, is
the
he the
thing
only
is,
artist who has died?
no, those are your international facts. Keep with them. The thing is this: we're talking about
Now,
Uganda,
now, what
right?
are we talking
Yes,
about?
we're talking about Uganda
Mm.
because
Paul
you're
Kafel.
not there to know whether Whitney Houston's
The
music is
Caferos
played or
died. Do they play them as frequently as they are?
No.
So
Yes, the Eli Wamala.
so
the Philip
but
Bongole
those are-
retires.
that's a generation
Are you saying
like
radio was
before.
greater than Philip Bongole
That's a
retire?
generation before you see this guy.
Are you saying that radio was greater than Philip Bongole retire? But they
this
don't
guy's
play those
argument.
guys.
Who resonates
Auntie,
more?
I'm giving
Who
you.
resonates with the Melonians more?
What do you mean?
Radio.
Millennials are not,
Exactly.
Millennials are not the
Radio.
only
You
people
understand?
alive.
So now you see his
Are
argument.
millennials the only people
Now you
alive?
see his argument.
Gee,
You see his
no, I'm
argument.
giving you facts.
You
Like,
see his argument.
otherwise, the argument.
Really?
You see,
Really?
they don't play that guy's shit.
Nobody has a point.
Nigga.
They're not the only ones who
Bruh.
are.
Yes, millennials are not
By
the
the
only
way,
people.
Help me.
By the way,
Nigga,
can I
help
shock
me.
you?
And now, listen.
Well, here's the
and it's
thing.
even,
Can I shock
it's
you?
even worse now that
Can I show
now
you?
that even the
Crazy.
Gen Zs and in the picture,
It's crazy.
they don't even fuck with those guys.
It's crazy, which is okay. Which is
So where,
okay.
where are they
We're
playing?
not gonna blame them.
So where are they? Where
because
is that
it's
guy is
people
playing?
like you misleading them.
No,
You understand?
At am I
So
misleading
it's-
people?
Here's the thing. Because you're already saying they don't mess with them. You're giving
Yeah.
them more reason not
Gen
to.
Zs don't.
So here's the
That
thing.
is the fact.
Here's the thing. No, you should be telling the Gen
Actually,
Zs
it's
how
the-
great the other people were so that they learn from the best.
What do you
get?
mean?
That's
Check the music that is being produced
See,
right now.
Every generation.
But now.
You see the music that is being
Oh.
produced right now.
What do you mean?
To be honest.
Okay. Let me.
To be honest.
But even
No,
those
wait.
guys'
Let
music
me-
was not
let
the
me-
best
let me-
music
let me-
out
let
there.
me-
Not guided
You see what
at
you
all.
just said?
Even those
But
guys'
you
music
see what
was
you
not
just
like
said?
the
Yeah.
best music.
It makes it so hard. Now you imagine, my son is now making 3.
Mm.
Yeah, and picture this.
The son is he in Gen Z or what?
He's a Gen
Generation.
Alpha.
Yeah.
It's not yet
He's
categorized.
Gen Alpha.
Let's say.
Those ones are
The
called Gen
Alpha.
Alphas.
The-
or whatever.
the alphas.
not yet.
No, they are alpha.
But
Yeah.
let me tell you something. Imagine let me say if my son was a teenager, yeah, 12, 13, yeah, and he wasn't here when radio was here and blah blah blah, and this guy is doing all the things he's been doing and bichi bichi, and then my son probably has had me play radio and Weasel.
Mm.
Maybe he had me play bread and butter. Maybe he had me to play Nyambura. Oh, you get. And I'm praising these songs. I'm saying this is dope music, blah, blah, blah. And then he sees on the news, he's seeing, who is he, drunk? He's seeing on the news, what, he's doing some serious shit.
Mhm.
He's seeing on the news, this guy is abusing people on TikTok lives. He's
Fighting.
he's
Fighting.
fighting. He's my son will come to me and ask me, is that the I saw this guy, is it the guy of Radio and Weasel? Do you know what that means? Regardless of how much I will praise that music, the image he's seeing right
Tainted.
now will never want him. He won't even want to
Associate
like,
with that stuff.
with that music, because he'll be like, if great guys who do this great music turn out like this, then I don't want to be like that. I don't want to associate
don't want to
myself
listen to that stuff.
something that is going to turn me into this. At the end of the
so
day,
will the music still be great or not?
That's the thing. You're
will
tainting
be
the
great to
music.
us.
No, I'm asking.
It will be great to our generation.
It will be
who
great
love
to
it.
me.
To their generation,
If-
it's not
me,
going to
who
be
had
great.
it
They are not going
before
to
it
run
was
it.
stained.
If you played
You see,
the music before you saw Weasel,
That's why I've
would you
said.
still like the music or
No,
not?
that's why I'm telling you that imagine he was 12 or 13 and I tell him and we're listening to this music. I tell you, yo, do you hear this music? Because that's how I grew up. My dad would play music, the Oliver Ngomas, the Simaya Kanda Bongo. Man, it's like, this is music. Who did that guitar?
and we
You
didn't
like,
fuck up. We didn't fuck
you
with that
get,
shit.
eh?
We didn't
And
like
didn't
it.
mess with it. But I know I can listen to songs and I can even sing along to some. You get. But imagine if Kanda Bongo man went and then became a woman beater, raped a woman, sijui what, did some stupid things, or got drunk, got arrested, what. I kid you not. Yes, I will have listened to the music. The music will have sounded great at that time. But when I see the image of the person that did this music right now, and that's the image I see, I wouldn't with that music anymore.
The perfect example is here.
With what?
That Rihanna situation. How many people did
Yes.
After he whooped Rihanna,
He lost a lot of fans.
even BET jumped to have him perform for
Look
a
at-
couple of years.
Yet he had great music.
So let me ask you, right now, which artist is bigger than Chris Brown
Drake.
when it comes to?
Drake is bigger.
I won't lie to you. I don't follow her music so much.
Drake is bigger. It's
But
that
who
simple.
do you think?
Drake.
Well, R&B?
Yeah,
Man, nobody messes with CB, man.
She said which artist is
straight
bigger.
up. Yeah, we
Drake.
say.
But
Yeah.
my point is,
But the thing is, at that
So
time,
many.
and
Up to now, there are guys
and
who won't
at
go
that
He
time,
felt it. He
yes,
felt it that even
exactly.
went and had to talk about it.
exactly, and even
that's
his
what we are
managers
talking
told us
about.
the story. But the thing is,
That's
the
what we are
thing is,
talking about.
for him, it was the powers that be that even pushed the narrative for him not to be great at that time.
Even the same thing with this guy.
You get to one extent that even when the people wanted the music, they were like, "Don't play it."
Collins, do you know someone can come and
Even
tell
when the
you-
radio wanted to play it, they were like, "Don't play it because of this."
Collins, do you
It
know
wasn't
something?
because they
Listen.
resented him.
Listen,
You understand?
listen. This is the
It
thing.
wasn't because they resented him.
Listen to this. Collins, if someone came to me and trash talked you, yeah? And trash talked you, like, even if we've met a couple of times or three, and they came and trash talked and said, "Oh, you're Collins, mwana, fake guy, chita kunyumiza, bichi mwana kagai kiraga," and you get, I'm not first see you a certain way. You get. But with time, I'm going to discover, like, the more time I spend with you, or the more times we hang out, or the more times, like, we be in the same spaces, my perspective of you will change.
Yeah.
It
Because
might
for you've
be-
experienced him.
you get. Now I have experienced. But you see, all these
Guys.
other guys, by the time
Yo.
that guy has told me,
Let's talk about his
Yeah.
album and we close.
he's going to go tell like so many other random people about that same shit. But those people are not going to be in the same space with you. They're not going to, like, and that's it. What they see, what they've been told, is what they'll
Is
go
what
with.
they will go with.
They're not going to go in. You get.
So let's talk about the album and we close.
First, give us your top 5.
My top 5 rappers.
Yes.
Locally, internationally.
Both.
Internationally, I would go with Kendrick.
Yeah.
That's my number 1.
Yeah.
I go Lil Wayne. I go with Missy Elliott,
Nice.
The Brat, and my last is Busta.
Busta
Yeah,
Rhymes.
man.
Yeah.
Of course, I'll
Flip
be
Mode
honest with
Squad.
you. I don't think you're being honest with your top 5, but locally.
By the way,
Locally.
wait?
Locally.
Let me wait before I say
Locally.
my
Guys, I know his I know where his conversation is going.
Wait,
Because you've not mentioned this guy, now he's saying.
before I go to my local rappers, yeah. The reason why is because I grew up listening to Da Brat,
Yeah.
Jermaine Dupri, Missy
Yeah.
Elliott, Salt and Pepper.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, I only listened to Biggie and Pac when I was a grown man.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
You didn't experience them when
I
you
didn't.
were young.
I
Yes.
experienced them after they were dead.
Yeah.
There are guys who
All-
will tell
I
you
think
I
all of
listened.
us.
Most of
We are-
us, but some won't admit.
We're just pretending to
We
be
are just
like.
pretending. We jumped in
get?
a bandwagon, and I'm
Yeah.
not going to be.
Yeah, but even if you discovered
bandwagon
them
person.
when you're grown, it doesn't change the fact that
No.
you
To
might
me,
have
those are my
discovered
top
that they were
5.
greater than the other people.
No.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
So
Experiencing
you
something.
Probably just
Experiencing
One,
something
you probably-
and being
listen,
narrated
you
is
probably
different.
One,
just
what
choose.
wowed me
Yeah.
about The Brat, Missy, Salt and Pepper, Busta. First of all, The Brat and Missy, for those female artists, Salt and Pepper. One, the person who taught me how to rap is my big sis.
Nice.
A girl. Back then,
Is this,
to hear a
she's still
girl
rapping?
that can rap, nah, she's now married,
Married
she's a
and-
housewife. But back then, like in the 90s, to hear a girl rap,
It was so cool.
these were women who were rapping, and they had people on choruses. Everyone knew the guy would rap, then you'd have a woman on the chorus.
Yeah.
But these were the women rapping.
Yeah.
Do you know what that meant?
The headliners.
To me now, that was. And the fact that my sis was a bigger fan of them, so that's what we would listen to. You
Yeah.
get. And I'm not going to lie and say Pac, Biggie. My friend, I can't even name 2 Pac albums or 2 Biggie albums.
Yeah.
I can't.
And most guys who
I would
actually
be lying.
most guys who
That is
actually
me not
argue
being
about
real with you.
See,
so
and most people who actually argue about Pac Biggie, they cannot name past 5 songs of each.
because they want to show you how hip hop they are.
Yeah.
Because they feel those are like the forefathers or the cores when it comes to hip hop.
Yeah.
But for me, it's not like that. It was different for me.
Yeah.
And it's valid.
Locally.
Very valid.
Locally.
Yeah. And those are dope rappers you mentioned.
Locally, mwana. You really let me note, because I don't have
Why
a
are you
particular
stuttering?
order.
Why are you stuttering?
Because the guys I want to mention going to be like, guy goli kararo nimba. No,
keep it
but
100.
without
See.
let me not number them.
I understand. First,
no,
wait.
no, no,
I
God
understand
is
this
going
point.
to-
No, I understand this point because
Yeah.
most of the rappers going to be on that list have not done,
Music in a long time.
and you get,
Just mention your top 5.
and something that can consistently
Yeah, just
speak for them. Like,
just
mention
yes,
your
it deserves
top
to be
5.
this position.
My top 5. First one would be Rocky Giant. I've
Paka
always been
Lasti.
a big fan of Rocky Giant.
Yeah,
GNL.
nice.
Nav is on that list.
Yeah.
No lie.
Nice.
Then there is JB of Clear Cut.
Yeah, JB.
Then the 5th is Keiko.
Keiko.
Yeah. And I've
Nice.
always, for Keiko, man, I was a big fan, and even when I met her, she didn't shun me. Oh, she's a superstar. What? Nah. We became.
I like the
friends in an
honesty.
instant. Like,
I like the honesty in your top 5, because there are people who be like, my number 1, Babaluku. And you're like, okay, how many albums does the guy have?
I don't even know, man.
Yeah, you get, like, they just be having this
This
imaginary greatness.
But me, do you know how?
that's
Man, I even used. Do you know how many shows for Rocky Giant? I even escaped school.
Yeah.
Like I jumped school to go and attend bush shows here in Kabalagala for Rocky Giant.
Nice.
Here in Kabalagala, not big shows. Here in Kabalagala, I jumped all the way from Migade College. Came all the way to Kabalagala
To watch.
just to attend a Rocky Giant show.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It would
So,
be nice
man,
if you guys did a collab though.
Right now it's too crazy.
What do you mean? He's always dropping freestyles whenever he's
Not a
performing.
problem. Nah.
And I think I saw a clip when he was in the studio, and he was flowing, dropping bombs.
The guy will start preaching to
He's
you.
not right. He's not all right upstairs, and there are people who are not all right upstairs, and they're troubled, and they're okay with it, and they accept it, and they try to do better.
And they try to get help and
him,
stuff.
nah.
Yeah.
See, even when you try to help him, let's not go there. But
Yeah. So, anyways, let's talk about your album. You have a new album coming out.
1st August.
Tell us the name of the album.
How
When is
many
it coming
songs?
out?
Salao.
Yeah.
I decided.
Yeah.
1st August.
So you finally decided to
drop an album.
not to drop an album, but to be serious.
Yes. Actually,
Is there a single of the album that's already out?
Yeah. Actually 2. Balidawa and Dangala.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You've already dropped them?
Yeah, I dropped them last year. With visuals as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So that means you have to re-drop them because you hadn't decided at that time.
No, I actually had. From the time, actually last year when I dropped them, I planned to release the album last year.
Yeah.
But then a friend of mine kept telling me at the beginning, because I was planning to drop them at the beginning, and a friend of mine kept telling me, you're not ready. Don't rush it. You're not ready. Don't rush it. You mess it up. Don't rush it. Like, and there was that pressure of, so and so has dropped. Man, so and so has dropped. I'm like, man, there's like a nice gap right now. Let me drop. And the guy kept saying, you're not ready, so don't drop it. And then I was like, man, but these songs are already done, and I want to drop them. He's like, yeah, drop them as singles, and then
You
from the
compile them
album,
after.
and then add them to the album, blah blah blah. Because I was like, they're already on the album. I want to drop this one, then I use them to promote. It's like, drop them and then give them time. That guy actually took time, and he showed me. He googled Kanye West. I don't remember which album it was. I think it was College Dropout or one of those albums, College Dropout or Graduation, one of those. And he showed me that there was a track that Kanye had dropped a year ago, and it was a single,
Yeah.
but it was on the album.
Yeah.
And then the next year, like he dropped the second single, then dropped the third single on the same day that he released the album. And he was trying to show me how those guys pull their moves. And it was like, see, push those 2 singles and see how they work. It's like you've been out for a while.
Yeah.
You need to know, do your fans still exist?
Yeah.
Do people still fuck with
You need to
like
test
they
the
used to?
waters.
You get you see, that's the thing. You go away for 2 years, you go away for a year, and you still think nti I'm going to come back nkole festival like my friend over there would say to lwakuba oluyimba lwakomyewo kati yakoze remix kati alina ne festival man
he's capitalizing on the
but
on
that's
the
not
traction.
capitalization, it's in the wrong direction.
It probably works for him anyway.
Yeah, that's what he thinks.
According to his
No, it
dreams
is.
and
It
goals,
is working for him.
you
You're
know,
not in his head to know what works for him.
Okay,
You know,
I'm not.
yeah.
I'm not. But
you know, people have,
universe is saying otherwise.
yeah, you know, people have their goals.
You know.
But
yeah. So that was the whole idea. Like it wasn't about trying to push, like, work it up. It was like, you know what? Drop them, test the waters, see how the crowd feels. If people still feel you the way they used to, then you're ready to drop the album.
So what was the result of that?
Yeah, it was good.
The reception of the
say
first
bad.
two singles.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say bad. Yeah, I got a couple of views, especially on Balidawa.
Yeah.
Balidawa moved.
Yeah.
Yeah, it moved.
Were you booked?
Booked? No. I wasn't into performing at that time. I was, but I turned down. I actually turned down 3 bookings after Balidawa was released. And one of the reasons why I turned them down, one was political. Yeah, because I didn't feel safe politically. So I was unable to. And then the other reason was, I really hadn't been on stage in a while, and I was a bit not ready. And I still felt like, I'm still...
You need to prepare a little
getting
more.
my groove back, I'm just, And, it's different. It's so different when you're in studio and when you're on stage. People think it's the same thing. It's not. When you're in studio, man, you can mess up and, have mistakes corrected and what. But this is game time. On stage, it's game time, man.
Yeah.
There's no room. There's no room for you to mess up. You can't go away for 2 years and then when you come back, you look bad.
True.
How?
True.
It's like you're clearly showing guys that, man, I lost it. I can't do this anymore. That's why I've been away.
How many tracks are on the album?
14 tracks.
14 tracks.
Yeah.
What's the title of the album?
Nasala or Stock, I decided.
Oh, nice. So you decided to go ahead.
My friend, I decided.
Any videos? Any new videos?
Actually, we've shot 2 videos. One is dropping on the day we're dropping the album, and the other will drop later.
Yeah. Which producers did you collaborate with?
I worked with Ledra. I worked with who else? There's a guy called Jaffo on the beat.
Yeah.
Who else? The C. Yeah. There's a producer called The C, not The Singer.
I know The C. The C used to work at was it?
He was a DJ.
Masters.
Before. Yes. He worked at Masters.
Masters.
Yeah. Then he left Masters and he went to SA to study and all that. Yeah. Basically, those are the ones I worked with.
The album is coming out. Are you under a label or you're bringing it out?
I wouldn't
like
say
independently,
or I wouldn't say I'm under a label. I don't have like a label, but I have management. Yeah. G Plus Creatives under Claudia. Yeah, big up to Claudia. What's up? Yeah, she's been my friend for a very long time. 7-8 years.
Friend?
No, real friend. Don't go there. But yeah. And it's so funny that most people actually thought they first thought that and blah blah blah.
Yeah, but you can't blame them. The industry here has always been moving on those things.
Yeah, but
this guy says the chick says this guy is my manager.
It's
and
also,
after a few months,
man, it has always been. I first of all, let me tell you, one of the things I think that didn't get me like that when it came to her. One, she's white.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't do whites.
Never have, but
you never know.
Wow, my woman might hear this, you guy. But yeah. But the thing
it's a professional relationship.
Yeah, it's proper professional. And I've always had this thing of it. Man, when people see you with a white woman, even if you're in a relationship, when people look at I know your visa, they can never trust me. It can be real.
Yeah.
I must know. Ask GNL, they will tell you. I'm sure they've just done shit a million times.
They look at you like a gold digger, some type of gold digger.
Of which it's not the narrative that people usually push, but it's part of what we have shown as Ugandans or as Africans that, most men when they marry a woman, someone, it's not
Like
for
poverty
love.
has disorganized our minds
Disorganized the guy
that much. You cannot think that two biracial people can have a genuine relationship.
White women. There are guys who are like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of which, man,
Mainly Rastas around Kabalagala.
only Kabalagala.
At the time, okay.
You remember Iguana? Before
Yeah,
he was close?
yes.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's the same guys
God.
they would leave Kabalagala and then go and hang out at Iguanas. Because those whites used to rotate around Muyenga, Kansanga. Yeah.
So basically, I really didn't want that narrative. I was
No, you're already in a relationship already by the time.
your work relationship.
That's nice, man.
Yeah, man.
So what should
What's the
people
rollout plan for
expect?
the album, man?
Yeah, I have a plan. I've actually we've worked together with you guys, Baboon Forest. Yeah. And the rollout plan actually involves you guys. So basically, everything is, I can't say on schedule because we plan and God laughs.
Yeah.
So sometimes I feel like sometimes I'm a bit behind schedule, but it happens that every time something actually, when you finally execute and get things done, then you realize, hey man, I wasn't even off timing. Like it actually worked in my favor. Yeah. So I've felt a bit off schedule for a minute, but yeah, man, I'm praying it works in my favor.
Any expectations?
Expectations?
Yeah.
I hope I can sell 1 million copies.
Nice. In the first week or
It
generally?
doesn't matter.
Yes.
If I can sell 1 million copies this year, I'm good.
How much is
The price of the album? 25K.
25K?
Yeah.
That's 25 mil.
I'm not planning to put it on streaming platforms. Why? Fine, they will tell you all these copyright things and all that, but streaming platforms, to me, I don't know about other artists and I don't know how they ever felt about them.
Yeah.
But to me, streaming platforms, I've always felt like I am being robbed.
Yeah. The same thing Lyrical G said.
Yeah.
He gave his reasons why he no longer wants to have his music.
It's just not into it.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It always feels like,
But don't you think you'll be
it's like
denying?
a label?
Don't you think you'll be denying some other fans
No,
the access to your
because I'm going to have both physical copies because I'm going to have flash discs.
Yeah.
Flash drives that are going to be
but
coming
you're still
out.
gonna have something.
And then you can download. You're going to have a link where you can go to the link.
So you're gonna have it on your website.
Yeah, we have a website, G Plus Creatives.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you're still gonna have some projects online.
I already have some projects
a
online.
few like the ones of not all the whole album, but a few
Or
for people to get a glimpse.
You're going to put it up after 1 million copies.
Yeah.
After you've actually
Actually,
sold it.
Eventually, you will.
Then you put it out.
The plan is if it works out the way we plan it to work out, in a couple of months it will be up on streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm certain the campaign definitely is gonna be, go to G Plus Creatives.
Yeah.
You probably share the link and the website.
Yeah.
And so that people can really go and check it out on the day
In
it
fact,
drops.
I'm going to keep sharing the link.
Yeah.
Until people get tired of me.
Yeah.
You have like a pre-save link whereby,
but I can.
Whereby
I
guys
do.
get the notification the day
we actually do
drops.
have one.
Yeah.
We actually do have one, but we haven't yet uploaded the album.
Okay.
Which we plan to upload this week.
Okay.
So after we upload, but there's already a pre-save link and all that and what. But right now,
the good thing is you can actually direct people.
You can't download any.
You can actually tell people where they can find all this information.
G
and
Plus
stuff.
Creatives.
Yeah.
Instagram, go to my Instagram, KSL.Owakabi.
Yeah.
Go to my Twitter page, KSL Owakabi, KSL K Klansman. You go to my TikTok, KSL Owakabi. Basically, if you really want to find me, go to Google and just type KSL Owakabi.
Yeah. That's what's up. It's been yours truly, KSL Owakabi. It's been good
Craziness.
to have you. Craziness.
But they have sampled some songs
know.
of the album. They are hard tracks.
Oh no, the album is amazing.
The album is fire.
There's
The
a lot
album
of
is fire.
bangers in there, and
Yeah.
it's definitely it's going to be up for the run for album of the year.
True.
Once it drops, and then
I don't want to brag, and most people say, and I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, but you
No,
don't
it's
have
fire.
to do.
Look,
We'll do it.
Let us speak for you. Let us speak for you.
I believe I put in just enough.
Yeah.
To catch people's attention.
I let us speak for you.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
a fire
certain
album.
you didn't just put in enough, you put in your all.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
people should know that.
Including my bank account,
Is-
which is
yeah,
on zero
yeah.
now. But
That's your own cry, brother.
Yeah.
We're gonna be like,
in
you
Uganda,
signed
you're
up.
broke alone.
You're broke
Yeah.
alone, bruh. You signed up for it.
Yeah.
Well, before we go, I just wanted to ask one simple question.
Mhm.
How do you think, what would be your advice to the artists that take long to get back into the game, and when they get back, what should they do?
Yeah.
There are
One,
people who take long ass breaks.
when you're taking the break, make sure you have an actual reason why you're taking the break. And when you take the break, make use of that break. That by the time you get back, people can feel you.
Yeah.
It's like you never
A lot of
left.
people take breaks and they come back like they didn't take breaks.
That's the thing. You get, and
Yeah.
they make it seem like. I remember one of the things Fefe Busi said, that he prayed for was, he said, he told God that, God, bring me back like I wasn't, like
Yeah.
I've just come.
Yeah.
So when you to take a break, make sure when you come back, you don't sound like you took a break.
You don't.
Or like you don't
Shouldn't start from
didn't
zero.
leave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but do you think that prayer goes on and on?
No, of course not. Let me tell you.
When they make it, they don't pray like that no more.
No, fam. Nobody prays. Let me tell you, and this is the thing. I'm a prayerful guy.
Yeah.
And through the things I've been through and all that, I've been praying. But I'll tell you this. The way I prayed when I had 2 mattresses and nothing in the house, it's not the way I pray now. But you see, that's the thing. And people will say, oh, now you're not as religious as you used to be. Cutting now.
Now
When
you're
I was
giving thanks.
hungry. You want me to pray like how I was when I was hungry.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it's like when I come to you and I'm broke and what? I'll come to you with respect. I'll be like, you know what, Collins, what's up? I'll be humble.
Yeah.
When I get money, it's not that I'll lose the humility, but now I'll
You
stand straight.
You
I mean,
can't tell me
Collins,
nothing.
what's up, bro?
Yeah.
How you doing, bro? My handshake is firm.
Actually, they
You
say
know?
now you don't pray, you give thanks.
I give thanks.
It
You
goes-
get what I mean?
Your confidence levels step up is what you're trying to
Yeah.
say. Yeah,
Then,
that's
then
for
I
sure.
prayed like that. But right now, all I'm doing is giving thanks because, man, grace of
It's been a
God
long
only.
journey.
The grace of God only,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Straight up. That's
True.
what's up, man. It's all good, man. It's been yours truly, Gills Collins.
And greener money.
Bring a man in the building, KSL Owakabi. Don't forget to go and
Craziness.
check out his album.
1st August.
1st August,
Yeah,
for sure.
man.
You know, you said it has how many tracks? 14 track
14 track album.
You know, go check it out. I think it's an amazing album. I got the chance to listen
Features
to some of
Lamu,
it.
Akine,
You know.
Ibrahim So. Oh, my God, all your favorites that you can ever think of.
Yeah,
Great album.
it's
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
Awesome. You say there are some tracks that are already out that they can check out.
Yeah, Dangala and Balidawa.
Well,
Features Unity
the-
Original.
They're on YouTube.
They're on YouTube.
Yeah, so you can go to YouTube, check
Go to
out
my channel.
KSL's,
Yeah.
you know, 2 tracks that are on the album.
Also check out
already
his
there.
other works as well.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
will get the feel of what we're telling you, that this is, you're going to consider
That's
it
just a sneak peek.
to be the
Yeah.
album of
A
the
sneak
year.
peek.
I'm glad that several hip hop artists are dropping albums. I think
Yeah.
I saw Atlas somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it dropped or
It's
is dropping soon.
Yeah.
It's amazing when we see hip hop, you know, juggernauts coming back into the game and
Yeah.
getting the work, putting in the work. It gives the rest of us hope that we're not just fighting in vain. But you know, the players are starting to get back. The Cristianos and the Messis have not just
Because we're
stepped
seeing
out.
the
And
platforms going to waste, man.
you understand, because it's crazy. We
you guys
try
can
to
put
push.
in all the work, and for us, we are sleeping.
Exactly, we're trying to put up
Yeah.
hip hop podcasts and all that.
Yeah.
You know, homeboys ain't coming through, giving excuses here and there. and
Very
all
soon we'll
that.
start doing events as
You
well.
get, we
Hit me up.
Yeah. You.
yeah, and we have a lot coming up, by the way. We have a lot cooking
True
in
that.
store, so we're gonna engage a lot of artists, and we hope the hip hop power comes back to life and let the people feel it. You
Yeah.
get,
Amen to
yeah,
that.
so that Green doesn't think, you know, Atlas can't fill up.
I see. It's not
That's
change
what's
my
up,
words.
man. We out.
Peace.
Peace.